Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next session of the Lodge at Endsmeet. We're right in the middle of some spicy stuff, but before we get back into it, let's go ahead and get a recap from one of our players. Who wants a point of inspiration?
It's very funny that we keep doing the song and dance. Like, I'm not gonna be the one
Kind of.
answering the call.
You just need to start it open by here's the recap with our player.
With our host,
So, Emily, I take it you'd like to give the recap.
Yeah, I got it.
By all means.
So we had just leveled up at the end of last session. Yay!
Yay.
And Claudia had a little scene at the very beginning where she talked to Tallow, her kind of hostage vampire patron. And they had a little talk. Basically, he was like, "Look, you're gonna fight the Edavanes, and they might recognize the Dread's third file, and they're not gonna let that stand. They're definitely gonna take that from you. So you gotta be hardier." So he gave her her packed weapon, which is called Tallow's Touch, and she can like summon. It's packed weapon, so she can kind of summon and banish it at will. It is extra good at hurting vampires or hurting kindred and lichens, and it does extra damage on a crit. Which will be relevant later. She also asked Tychus, asked if Tychus, the guy.
I asked Micus about Tychus.
Yes, Mike. I asked Tallow about the guy that we had sort of like given him in place of her to nom upon, and basically like, was he guilty of the stuff that they said that he was guilty of, like killing his family and being a horrible murderer and etc. And Tallow was like, "Oh yeah, I saw it through his eyes. It was great." And Claudia was like, "Well, I'm relieved." And Tallow terrifyingly was like, "Whatever helps you sleep at night." So that was upsetting. We spent much of the beginning of the session trying to figure out what to do next. Like, we understood, like we kind of had this like, well, Simon Sewell was going to try to ambush us because he tried to like hypnotize Call about it, but then Call like immediately told him that wouldn't work. So but we talked about maybe sending him a message to be like, well, we could still meet up, but then the problem was that we wouldn't really have the element of surprise. Tess was worried and still is worried that the bounty hunters are going to circle up as soon as we're done dealing with the Edavanes, and then we'll have another fight on our hands. Call had to make a mysterious wisdom saving throw in the middle of this for reasons that are still not clear, which is scary. We talked a little bit more about we eventually like kind of brought our ideas to Killian, and Killian said that he had been looking at the map to like try to find like where the camp might be, where the Edavanes and Simon were holed up. And we eventually asked Call, because she's so quiet and stealthy, to do some scouting for us. So Artie made her invisible. Teth gave her the blessing of a trickster, and she kind of like ran out into the woods and immediately like almost ran into this like giant dog-looking creature that she kind of later identified as a hellhound, but giant, because hellhounds are usually smaller. And terrifyingly, the hellhound was like, "I smell you, Gith," which is very scary. And she ran away back to camp and then immediately went back out again because none of us could see her. Meanwhile, Tess performed a divination ritual by planting a tree in rough soil, and I was kind of like got an audience with Jamino and asked Jamino what should they be looking for to give them an advantage in the fight, because like Tess felt like they were kind of missing something. And Jamino did this great thing where like Jamino basically asked Tess, like, "Are you looking for reassurance or for advice?" And it was very clear that Tess wanted to say reassurance, but she said advice. And Jamino said that like Claudia, and this is actually something that Tess had brought up herself, Claudia is likely to be underestimated by the Edavanes because they still think that they're chasing a scared little girl. And so that really was comforting to Tess, and she like hugged Claudia and like told her like what Jamino said, and that seemed to like maybe make Claudia feel a little better. Meanwhile, Artie used his tinkering tools to make a little goth werewolf bobblehead to cheer Claudia up. But he rolled a nat 1 on it, and it was still amazing because Artie's amazing, but like he wasn't happy with it, and that was sad. Seeker got super drunk and was clearly not doing great, and both Claudia and Tess like incited him pretty well, and we could tell that he wasn't doing great, but we were also just about to leave to like try to find these fuckers. So Velen said that she had been keeping an eye on him this whole time while he was drunk, and he seemed like not totally about to lose it. And Tess gave him a symbolic good berry, which he then ate, and I don't think understood the symbolism of. And Claudia kind of like made a mental note to check in on him later. Oh, and after I forgot, after Artie gave Claudia the goth bobblehead, she politely asked him if it was going to explode, and he was like, "No, but I can make it explode." Meanwhile, Claudia declined. Uh, Call headed back out and kind of got the lay of the land. There were about 6 or 7 mercs. There was one Dracula-looking like skeleton. I literally have one Dracula-looking skelly boy in my notes, and also Witch Doctor
Accurate.
Tool, which was later identified by Claudia. So that was like the Dracula-looking guy was this like noble vampire. I assume out of character, I assume that must be some sort of either an Edivane or someone kind of like dispatched by them.
He seems like a Ponce.
So yeah, it seems like some kind of Ponce. And then I don't think she actually saw Simon, but what she did see was the Dracula-looking guy. Like one of the mercs kind of was laughing at something, like basically the fact that he was like, "I don't like that we're camping," and I like meh, I don't like it. And then one of the mercs laughed at him, and he immediately like just killed this guy and like drank his blood. And he seemed to be able to like mind control them at a whim. We later found out that they were like, I can't remember what, I didn't write down clearly enough what Echo called them, but they were some sort of like, they were not quite vampires. They had been bitten, but had not yet been allowed to drink. And therefore were still really powerful, but like, were still very gullible and easy to be mind controlled.
I don't think they had a specific name.
I can clarify
Did they?
that for you.
Yeah.
The vampire spawn is
Oh, it's vampire spawn. Okay, there's
is a
spawn.
newborn vampire that's not been allowed to drink. So they're basically on the verge of frenzy always. A
Got it.
ghoul is an individual who's still alive but has drank vampire blood, and so they gain extra power, but they are basically they're magically loyal to the vampire they've drank from.
Got it. And that's what
Which we
Simon
know
is.
Simon is
Yes,
for
Simon is. And I don't know about
Edivane.
Tool. I don't think we know about Tool, whether he like if he's a ghoul or if he's. I think
Well,
he's.
you've
he's
seen
at least
him
undead.
explode in dust.
We've seen
so-
him ash.
Yeah,
so I
we're
think
pretty sure he's a vampire.
He's probably a vampire. I don't know if that's also what happens to Spawn or what. But
One of the spawn bit somebody, I think, and turned into an actual vampire recently. Or
they
no?
tried. They all.
That
But
almost happened.
Oh, okay.
Echo
Almost happened.
made a dramatic moment where he almost
Yeah.
did, and then didn't. He
Yeah,
missed
it was the one in Seeker was controlling, but he missed.
Ah.
Yeah. So
And so
we're gonna
Echo
get there.
basically said
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
something interesting might happen, but then it didn't.
Meanwhile, we kind of talked about the best way to kill vampires. We talked about holy oil, which, like, theoretically, like Cal or Tess could make, but it would take a long time. And so, Artie tried to go get some holy oil from Cleric Gel to make a holy hand grenade of Artiok, but it was too expensive, so he ultimately didn't do it because he, like, straight up would not be bartered with. But we did learn that we could make holy oil for the future, so that's pretty cool. Just around that time, Tess got a random sending from Riggs, of all people, who said, "Fiddlesticks! First, tell Artie that I'm on the Flying Mustang, and it's awesome. Second, I miss the fucker." Which Tess immediately repeated back to Artie and also to Riggs. And so Artie, we discovered that Call and Velen determined that the Flying Mustang was the name of the first feather ship ever to be crewed by non-Fjordbolgs, so that means that Riggs is maybe on his way, although we don't totally know where Riggs is going. So that's sort of a thing to be dealt with once we're not in combat anymore. Artie did actually get 3 doses of holy oil that they kind of like gave him, and he did make, I think, 2 holy hand grenades of Artiok that do I put D6. I think 3d8 bludgeoning, 2d4 piercing, and 1d10 radiant damage to everything. Oh, they don't do any bludgeoning. Okay,
That was just my catapult.
that was your catapult.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that
catapulted
explains
it for extra
They
ouchies.
do 2d4 piercing and 1d10 radiant. Okay, got it. He also, and I think you also dipped a couple of crossbow. Tess, so we kind of like we are prepared, we go into the woods to kind of like go to this place where Cauldron had found. And we did pass without a trace, we were all really stealthy. hilariously, Seeker, who was rolling at disadvantage, was like the stealthiest of all of us consistently, which was very funny.
He wasn't rolling at disadvantage because he's no longer drunk and his armor's mithril, so it does not
Oh, his
impose
armor is mithril.
disadvantage.
Okay, so never mind. So I'm wrong.
But still, he's not like the stealthiest.
So Tess looked like Claudia, and so does, and eventually, like right before combat, she got out her duplicate. So we now have 3 Claudia-looking people on the field. We approached the camp. Claudia made clear that she wants Simon Sewell alive. And then it was clear that one of these mercenary people was casting like an alarm spell. They were just like kind of talking amongst themselves, and it was like pretty clear we had maybe come up with them and caught them unawares. And so we did indeed get a surprise round. So Seeker commanded the other guy that was there to sleep, so he didn't for 6 seconds. So Claudia had a chance to like just completely murk the merc and like crit on him, which he rolled a crit anyway, which was also pretty cool. And she did like a ton of damage with her like packed weapon that does extra cool damage on a crit. And then we got a surprise round that Claudia did a shift and just like wailed on that one vampire. Killian, we learned that Killian's crossbow is called a tree thrower, which is metal as hell. And a bunch of plunge agents they're kind of like dealing with the mercs. Tess got her duplicate to move up to a merc and tried to cast blindness on Simon, but it didn't take. Velen has her wings out and started the first round of combat performing a counter charm, so we had advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. Call immediately ran up and punched Simon directly in the face because he tried to mind control her that one time. Unfortunately, the stun didn't take. Claudia just started wailing on the guy that she hit, and then immediately got yelled at by Tallow for not hexing him first. Artie popped out his protector cannon, gave everybody a bunch of temp to start the fight with, and then threw a hand grenade. Seeker used to channel divinity to control undead and managed to control one of the vampire spawn, which was really cool. And the vampire spawn like clawed at Cauldron, but it failed. I think failed at the claws, but got a bite on her and got some of her life force. This is the first round of actual combat. Killian cast daylight, so there's like a big daylight circle where the vampires have to make daylight saving throws against the blush, for blush. Or else we learned that Simon has actually failed one and took a point of exhaustion is what happens to them. So
was that Simon or the other guy, the Ponce?
It was Simon. It was definitely Simon. Okay. So Simon has a point of exhaustion and one of the vampire spawn has a point of exhaustion. One of the mercs shot at Seeker but didn't even break his damage threshold. Tool only saw, because they're like hiding behind trees and stuff, Tool only saw Tess Claudia. And so like pounded her with Big B's hand and did a bunch of damage to her, which Velen tried to cutting word, which was very sweet, but that didn't succeed. But it was the wrong Claudia, so that was good. The plunge agents are like kind of focusing damage on Tool, but he mains concentration on Big B's. Tess had this cool moment where she like grinned at Tool and said in Claudia's voice that she had some new tricks, and then like bonked him with a spiritual weapon, which almost crit, but then Simon silvery barbs, which meant that he couldn't counterspell, and she almost blinded him, but he resisted that. And then we found out that they had legendary actions. Velen got chill touched for like 18 damage or some shit. It was like a lot. I can't remember which of the ones are still on the field that she baned, but definitely some of them are baned. Seeker's vampire spawn scratched at a mercenary but didn't bite it, but if it does succeed its bite, it will be a vampire, and theoretically Seeker will have a vampire under his control, and that's cool. Call lit up her Eldritch Claw tattoo, so that's all. I don't know how long that lasts, Frog, but that's on. And Simon did some legendary actions, like and cast like infestation or something on her, and she got some points taken away there. But she activated her wing boots of flying and is now flying and like punching him from a distance, which was cool as fuck. A mercenary crit on Call with an arrow, and we were all really worried about it. And then she just fucking caught the arrow like a badass and threw it back at him, and it was the coolest thing in the world.
She tried to throw it back at him.
Tried and whatever. It was still the coolest thing in the world.
Frog's dice are going to be better this time. I know it.
Simon. This is the point at which Simon failed his daylight saving throw and got a point of exhaustion. But then he cast his big concentration spell, which I still don't know what the fuck it's called. I think it was called something, and I can't remember. For some reason, it does radiant damage, which to me is very fascinating. But basically, everyone that it was Saber suck, but everyone that failed the saving throw got a point of exhaustion and are glowing with a dim green light, and also like took a bunch of damage. He used a bonus action to, I imagine, like Misty Step. It seemed like a short range teleportation of some kind. A lot of the plunge agents failed on that spell. Like Vince in particular is not looking very good, so that's bad. And that spell appears to still be up, and like it's like still being up and concentrated on. One of the mercs swung at the duplicate and became aware that it was a fake. The mercenary hit Artie with some bolts. Claudia at this point ran in Simon's direction and got like green flame bladed by Tool on the way because she didn't see him. But for the first time used the repulsion shield and blasted Tool away like he was nothing. And then she
Dude, I want you to know I was planning on that cool moment. Like I wasn't going to use it for something that it didn't deserve, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Claudia
It
Claudia
doesn't have
took her.
charges, by the way. Just throwing that out there. It's
It
like
does. It has
infinite.
4.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Just
Over
throwing it out there.
Over a
Claudia-
year period.
Claudia took her form of Dread for the first time, and it was this like black wolfy form with claws out, and just like beastly, ghastly. And then meanwhile, there was like, it seemed like probably it said the ghastly form of a nobleman, but I'm pretty sure we're all pretty sure that that's Towel because he has like blood running down his tailcoat. Is sort of like has a hand on Claudia's shoulder, so like that's part of it. And she like screams at Simon to kind of like come and face his death. Artie's protector cannon emits a protector beam that gives a bunch of us, but especially Call, some temp HP because poor Call has been like up at the top of this fight this whole time. And used his gem of brightness to try to blind Tool, which worked, and took out a legendary resistance, which is great. Except then Seeker strode up to Tool and smacked him with Braze, and also smited him, and also Wrathful smited him, and so now he's ashes on the ground, which sucks because he was the guy that we were supposed to like keep specifically for Killian. I think, who is it? I think already said, okay, well, Seeker's new name is Overkill.
That was me.
Or no, okay, sorry. Penn said that.
And
Yes.
Frog said it should be Bam Bam.
I
Fucking
missed that
Bam
entirely,
Bam.
but that's
Oh my
fucking
God.
funny.
Which
That's
suits him
funny.
better, I think.
What?
The
That's so less cool.
the
definitely
nobleman
Bam Bam.
vampire, the nobleman vampire that we don't know the name of at that point. I don't know if like he was just low in the. I think he was low in the initiative. He pointed at Seeker and he had to make some sort of intelligence saving throw, which he passed, and so he just took some psychic damage. And then there was some other person that cast hold person on Claudia, but she resisted. And then one of the vampire spawn failed a daylight saving throw. And ran out of daylight range, and then a plunge agent crit on a mercenary, and a different mercenary shot Call but missed. And I think that was the end of that combat round. So now
Okay.
we're in round 2. Well, technically with our surprise round 3 of combat.
Right. The encounter tracker calls it round 2 because the surprise round is only a round for you. And so, with a hefty recap covering every last detail, well done. You do indeed gain a point of inspiration.
Thank you. I am sorry if I am overkill, but I figured it would be useful to remember all the stuff.
Remembering
It
stuff
is.
is
For sure
very
is.
useful.
As we come back to the combat,
Oh my gosh.
we are still here. Let me go ahead. It is now this frightened vampire spawn's turn. It is frightened of you, Claudia. Does it get a chance to save from that?
Let me check. Form of Dread. It's frightened of you until the end of your next turn.
Okay. As it is frightened of you, it cannot move any closer to you. So instead it will move here. And then here. Getting out
Dude's
of the
booking
daylight.
it.
And then it will... What does this guy have?
It's daylight savings time, buddy. You better run.
Okay. I need to make a spell attack. Velen. Does a 23 hit you?
Yes.
I figured it did.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is more of a, just a formality. You take 12 points of necrotic damage.
So halved,
Sure.
because I'm resistant to that. 6.
That's its turn.
Because
Now
you're an angel
Killian's
baby.
turn. Killian is focusing on
I am an
daylight. He's
angel
going
baby.
to move. He's beginning his turn within the radius. He needs to make a save. He fails.
Oh, I'm rolling my concentration save on Bane.
Go ahead and do so. Killian fails. He takes a lot of damage. Hold on.
Well, if
Hopefully
he
that's-
dies, we won't have a problem, guys.
That's a way to look at it.
That's an 8, so I think that's the end of Bane.
We'll have a
Oh
different problem.
no!
That is indeed. This is 10.
Do you want it up?
I-
Flash of genius. Are you 30
Oh,
feet?
okay. Am I within
No,
30
you're 40
feet? of you?
feet. Sorry.
Shit. Okay.
Big
I
sad.
tried.
Killian,
It's sad, but
Bang.
sometimes that's the way the dice do.
Killian takes 28 points of damage.
Oof, how's he looking?
That's the first hit he's taken. So he's looking okay. However, he needs to make a concentration check for daylight, which goes down.
Was it
No.
close?
Oh yeah, was it close?
No.
+5 close.
Okay.
Plus 5, please.
You want to
Damn.
inspo
He
that
rolled a 2.
daylight? Okay.
Sometimes we
If
just
you
gotta
want
let it
to,
be.
now would be the time.
Does he have a +3 to his? No, it doesn't even
Do we
matter.
do we want to
28.
inspo? Do we want to
Nah.
inspo that daylight? We can inspo that daylight.
We're
Eh.
moving on.
Okay.
Okay, so Killian, well, he curses as he fumbles the daylight, and he's going to, well, he's exhausted from failing that save. Hold on. Let's go ahead and mark that.
Oh, that's right. It gave exhaustion.
Yes.
How tall is that radiance spell?
It's a sphere. So it is,
It's just 30 feet high?
Yeah.
It's like a dome? Okay.
it is the globe, if you will. And half of it is, where is exhaustion? Am I an idiot? I could
It's
be.
inside of me.
Oh,
It's adulthood.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Located in the 30s and 40s.
Okay, I'll just go to
Boy, I
check
hate,
two.
I hate that you're on this.
Shit.
So, Killian is exhausted. He's going to take a shot. What can he see from here? Okay, he's taking a shot at, well, this mercenary.
there's this guy who's bailing on us.
Who?
This guy, the guy you
Down
moved
here.
last round.
The guy
there's a
who ran
big-ass
from Claudia.
rock and trees
okay.
between. Well, no, he's got a clean shot. All right, he'll take a shot at that guy. That's fine.
Yeah,
Yep,
we.
put that-
That rock is
that guy in
purely
first.
decorative.
Purely
Yep.
decorative.
So is this one.
It's a 19 to hit.
That's the one I meant.
It does hit. Rolling damage. Okay. 18 points of piercing damage to this vampire's arm. He's going to take a second shot. That also hits.
Get it, Killian.
20 points
Ew.
of piercing damage.
Kill,
Yeah.
Killian.
Oh yeah.
And on that hit, whoops. Okay. Hold on. Struggling with Foundry. Okay. He needs to make a strength saving throw. He does succeed. He does not get yeeted by Tree Thrower. Killian is going... Well, that's his turn. He stays right where he is. Next. The mercenary frightened of Claudia. And the vampire right in front of his face. He's frightened of you, Claudia. He's going to try and hit you.
Rude.
Well, you're scary right now. It's at disadvantage because frightened, but that is a 20 to hit, a dirty 20.
Miss.
Okay, I'll try again. That's a 23 to hit.
Hit.
Okay, you take 14 points of piercing damage.
Is it magic?
No.
I take 4.
Okay. That's his turn. He's not going to move. This plunge agent is going to get out of the fucking thing, but he started his turn there, so I gotta make a save. He fails.
Oh, no.
Oh, he did.
He's done.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, Vince might die.
He just might. Tess.
I'm beginning my turn in the thingy. Do I
Yes,
make
you
a
are.
save?
You
What
need
is
to
what?
make a con save.
Con save, but I have advantage because it's magic. Shit. I'm gonna inspire that con save.
What was the first roll?
It was not high enough.
Oh, okay.
I don't think any of those pass.
17 is your highest, but still a failure.
I will
Says-
flash a genius. +5.
I think that does it.
That
That's
is a
22.
success.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, get out the fuck out of.
My flash of genius is. Tess, get out of there! Don't
Hey,
stand in that.
Genius.
Don't stand in that.
Don't stand in
Genius.
It's not good.
Genius, you know it.
You do still take half damage.
I thought you took. I thought it was save or suck. I thought you didn't take any.
We don't get the
Freaking
exhaustion.
ingredients?
Let me check.
It was definitely save or suck last time.
Oh yeah, because I
It is
have.
save or suck. Never mind.
Yeah.
You don't take
Woohoo!
Yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of there. And from my duplicate, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Mass Healing.
Okay.
Ooh.
So definitely call. How many people? Hold.
What's the
Hey,
range on
Vince.
mass healing word?
60 feet. So, 60 feet, a creature that of your choice. You can see within range. How many? Oh, that's just regular healing word. I'm sorry,
I
guys.
think it's just 3.
6, up to 6.
Oh, 6. Okay, I lied.
Nice, nice, nice.
Which is rad. So
8 is
who,
3. Sorry.
yeah, so who needs it? Who needs it the most?
Call.
Definitely Cauldron.
Definitely me.
I
You.
can't. Definitely Cauldron. I'm gonna
Vince.
give it to myself. I'll give it to Vince.
Probably Vince.
Killian just got hit.
Yeah.
And Seeker looks fine. I think Claudia looks fine.
Claudia's fine.
Claudia's fine.
If you're being selective about who gets it, yeah, Claudia's
both
fine.
Yeah, because I only have 6. So,
I
so
have not been
me,
tickled. I have been manhandled.
yeah. So call me 1, 2. I'm gonna roll this. Y'all decide what other NPCs get it while I.
How
roll
many are left? How many
There-
slots are
there's-
left?
this. I think there's me, Call, Killian. So we've got 3 left.
Vince.
Just give
And
all
then-
3 to Cauldron. No, I'm just kidding. You can't.
I wish we could
I
do
know.
that. Honestly.
Give
Well, if
one
you
to
have-
Velen, because Velen's in the. thing.
Yeah. Vellen's in the
Velen.
thing. If she
Yeah, I
starts
mean,
her turn in
Velen-
it, she
you
could
know
take
what,
damage.
Velen starts her turn in the thing, and also it's Tess, and she would want to heal Velen anyway.
Bias.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
Towards the whole team that you were part of.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
That's right. Yeah, I'm casting it at level 4, so we get extra, which is maybe overkill, but that's Tess for you. So everyone that is in the mass healing word gets healed 10. I can't see Simon from back here. Yes, Simon
Nope.
disappeared.
Simon, yeah.
He is
He's
Missing.
You don't know where he is. Yeah. He ran away.
He ran away.
Claudia can't see him, and she's all the way up here.
Yeah,
So
Claudia can't see him.
teleported
He's all the
away,
way up
right?
there.
yeah, he
Uh,
seemed to vanish.
Fuck.
Cool. I'm gonna huck a guiding bolt at this fucking Ponty guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll your spell.
The Ponce.
Because he's definitely a vampy vamp. And, maybe somebody will counterspell. Oh, shit, that's rolling. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll. Oh, no, it did go. Sorry.
All the rolls.
I'm all over the
25
place.
for your first
25.
roll, and you rolled real
25,
good damage.
yeah, 25.
He's going to Silvery Bar too.
Oof.
Okay, the second roll that I rolled was a 23.
That's true.
You rolled it with advantage.
I forgot. I accidentally rolled it twice. But I am happy to. I could say we can take the second roll, or I can just roll it then.
We'll
That's
take
fine.
the second roll. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damn.
Time.
12.
Aw.
Okay.
I know. Still.
He is now glowing. The next following attack has advantage. And
Yes.
he does not look good.
And radiant damage has been done to him.
Nice.
It looks like it ravages him.
Fantastic.
I have a clarifying question before we move on to the next turn.
Sup, dude?
So, Simic reminded me that since it was non-magical damage that Claudia just took, it's actually halved. And then it has to pass the threshold of 10, right? It's halved first.
No.
So if I take 14
You will
non-magical
take
damage...
2 damage.
Okay.
After. That makes sense.
That's pretty rad, though. Okay. That's my turn.
Nice. Good turn. Good turn.
If you have it before, you are actually OP, and I have to fix it.
I'm okay with that.
That shit would be so OP.
Ah. She would have to take 21 points of non-magical damage to take 1 point of damage.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's
That's
insane.
insane.
That is insane and not fair.
Velen.
I'm gonna
I
get
can bite
bit
you
on
guys
purpose.
if you want.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Artie sounds like a little were rat.
What are you saving? Oh, you're.
I thought I was
oh
gonna
boy.
think.
Yes, you are, and that is a failure.
I do not have another reaction. I am sorry.
Okay, Velen, you are exhausted, and you take. $26 points of radiant damage.
Good thing she got them
13.
heals. And she gets it half, so hooray.
And she would have gotten the 10 hit points because she's right next to me.
Yeah. So you should
Yeah,
have 11 then.
I got hit. Okay.
Exhaustion.
Stacks on stacks.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Cauldron.
Okay.
Aw.
Because that's how I do. Sadly, I roll minimum, so you get 6. And then I'm gonna fly over here. Whoop. 1 sec.
I love how you're 7 feet up specifically.
Yeah, Echo did not love that. Okay.
I don't care. It's
All
your
right.
life.
Look at your life. Look at your choices.
Anything else in your turn?
Yeah, I still have an action. I was just This guy is no longer baned because my bane went away.
Oh, okay, noted. But,
But I'm gonna cast. Oh, okay.
He's afraid of me.
That's fair. She's going to cast Vicious Mockery by going, "Hey, dipshit," at him, and then made you look.
Wait.
Um,
Oh,
the guy.
all right.
The
Weird
Ponce.
guy.
All
this
right,
guy.
I'll make a save.
Hey, dipshit.
The mercenary or the Ponce?
The Ponce.
Oh, I was saying the mercenary because he's
Oh.
right here.
Yeah,
Never
that's
mind.
what I.
The mercenary.
Okay, he fails.
Okay.
Oh, he's Fifi's.
So I gotta roll my damage.
If Velen insulted me, I'd also take psychic damage.
This episode needs to be called the
Nasty.
Fifis and Quincy.
Max damage. The
Yeah.
Fifis and Quincy's.
Okay, so he takes 8 points of damage, and he is his next attack is at disadvantage.
Yeep. Which I think it already
Trying
was
to
because
get
he was
his
frightened.
self-esteem.
Okay.
There we go. That's my turn. Bonus action, and movement. So.
Okay. I'll just use this. Okay. It is now the controlled vampire spawn's turn. Seeker, what does he do?
He just mauls the guy in front of him for now.
Okay. That's it.
It was a wild sow.
Yes. Claw on a bite attack. All The claws miss. Now for the bite. Same roll. The bite misses.
Boy, this guy sucks.
Get rid of him.
You picked the loser in their ranks.
I fucking guess
You picked
so.
Eugene.
Not Eugene.
Can I rename him since he's mine now?
No.
Does he get to make a
Tattooed
save
on his
against the
ass.
Chronomantis at the end of his turn? Or?
No, it's
It
not
lasts
Crown of
24 hours.
Madness. It's
Right,
my
right.
Oath of Divinity. It's 24 hours.
Okay, he's your friend. Cauldron, what do you do? You make a con save is what you do.
Yep.
I
Okay.
wish you luck.
Oh boy.
Wait, what?
I can't say for being in the sickening radiance.
No, I know that.
I said I wish you luck.
I heard that too.
Okay.
What was the what for?
So what was the
Yeah,
what for?
I'm like, why are you wishing me luck? What's
We don't want you to die.
It does lots of damage.
It does a lot of damage.
Okay.
like- High 20s to low 30s so
40,
far.
10. Radiant.
Yeah, so average 20 damage. Could roll
16.
real bad though.
16 is a failure.
It was a 21 DC if I remember correctly.
It is.
I will burn my only inspiration.
For what?
Cauldrons.
I don't know. You might die.
I mean,
And then
I
our-
can
At the
reroll,
very
but like
least,
it's
it might
only
drop.
+3. But
Okay.
thank you.
No,
I mean,
it's
I'll take it because I
yeah,
failed.
take it.
Nope, that's worse.
That's
Oh,
fine. It was worth
if
the
you
try.
pass out, you're gonna drop.
I mean, I can't do anything, so
Cauldron,
it is what it is.
you take
hmm
Me in life.
point of exhaustion. 29 points of radiant damage.
Shit.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely unconscious.
Oh no, no, no.
With the temp HP?
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
She did not have a lot of.
You had
Wait, wait,
11 temp HP.
I had 11 temp HP and then I got 10, so I had 15. So no, I'm still unconscious. Yeah.
Whoa. No, you got 10 healing
was
from Mass Healing
26.
Word.
So I was
6
at 5.
Yep.
And I had 11 HP, temp HP, right? So
Yep.
16.
Plus
and
16
then 10.
healing. You got
Oh,
10 and
oh,
then
and then
6.
Felon healed me too.
Yeah, and then,
should be at
and then
31.
Dylan was 2. You should still be at 30. You should
Hooray!
2
So you have 2 health left.
Listen, that's pretty good.
You need to get out of that.
Yeah, I will.
You have 1 point of exhaustion.
It's just
I
recommended.
don't know what that means, Echo.
So 1 point of exhaustion gives you disadvantage on ability checks. It's not really going to
Okay.
affect you in the combat until you have more than 1
Okay.
point of exhaustion.
Listen, as long as it doesn't make me slow, we're
It does
fucking
not
Gucci.
yet.
It will at
Not
3.
yet, but it will
points of
eventually.
exhaustion.
Okay,
I think your speed is halved at 3 levels.
that would be such a bummer. I would have normal walking speed.
You would have
Ah.
speed.
Anyway, so this is all a clusterfuck. Cauldron ran in. It was like thought we were doing something, and it did not happen. Except that we exploded the guy.
We were here to capture alive.
Uh-huh. So, Cauldron with, like, she's real fucked up. She got 2 hit points. And she's still gonna run real fucking fast. This way. Oh,
Oh, I see you
Oh
now.
shit, where did you go? Oh, there you go.
oh, hi. And she's gonna run over here, up by Seeker. So she appears. That's a mercenary. Where was it? Over there? Okay, yeah. Because I got 55 movement speed. And
Got that.
she gives Seeker a look. Like,
He just shrugs his shoulders. Like what?
and she like stomps the ground like in horse stance, which is some martial arts shit that probably isn't a thing here, but that's fine. Whatever. Does like a cool kata and turns and like pushes her hands this way, and a bunch of the sand and stuff that's been kicked up from the ground goes with the movement of her hand, and she is going to reverse the wound, or try to
On the pile of
Remove-
dust that was once Tool.
to unwind time enough to undo the last damage hit that Tool took.
You isolate Tool in your thoughts. You remember when he took the blow, how it struck into his torso, how it cleaved through him and radiant energy surged through his chest, basically disintegrating him, spreading him out all over the desolate here. But
I don't need that. We don't need his parts.
you look into another flow of time. You peer into another river, another flow of sands where Tool did not get hit by that blow. And you pluck him from that timeline. Still injured,
Still fucked up.
still rife in this combat with you all, Tool appears.
Wow.
So dope.
Thank you for saving Daddy.
Yeah, so Cauldron does that and she turns away from Seeker and so he doesn't see her face or what she sees, but as the sand moves with her movement, yeah, the dude's there again.
Claudia
So
looks over
fucking
just like,
dope.
what the fuck?
And then Cauldron turns back around and looks at Seeker and says, "Are you malfunctioning?"
He kind of looks at you dumbfounded. He doesn't really understand what just happened here.
Tess's jaw's on the fucking floor.
If I could turn back time.
Artie can't see anything, so he doesn't know that happened.
Oh, buddy.
Did Artie even know he died to begin with?
Nope.
So that's probably for the best. Okay, and listen,
Hold on, I
it's
have to
been a
put
while.
Tool back in the initiative order.
I sure hope you
Okay,
don't get
thank
bapped.
you.
Tool
Yeah,
needs to
and then-
recognize that you brought him back to life.
And
So he
then
didn't bap
punch
you.
him in the face, and then punch him in the face.
No, he wouldn't though, because I got him from a different time stream.
Yeah, he's technically a different tool, so I don't.
Oh yeah.
He-
Oh, it's
he
like
didn't
Rick
die.
and Morty, where
Yep.
they just keep replacing each other's timelines.
Mhm.
He knows Seeker was beating the shit out of him though.
Yeah.
He does know that.
Are you malfunctioning?
Does he know that Claudia threw him with her shield?
I was
Yes.
gonna
Nope.
say, and then
Oh,
you
thank
guys-
God.
Up until that moment was the same, except
When he
Seeker's
obliterated.
damn, how do I not have a healing? What kind of moron am I? I have 500 gold, you guys. I don't have a healing potion.
Do you have any inspiration? Ryan?
No, I don't.
That's a shame.
Would you like?
Yep.
Would you like an inspiration to have a healing potion?
I sure
About-
would.
A
Yeah.
retcon for a healing
Let
potion.
me get rid of my gold here. And
Subtract
How about you
50 gold
take-
and add a healing
Get a
potion.
good one.
Oh, do you want to? Do you want to subtract more than that and have like a greater, for example? Maybe.
how much is a greater? I don't know. 150, 250. I've got it. So yeah, I don't want to die. Thank you for the inspiration.
Good use
You
of
are
inspiration.
all good, my guy.
Oh, I did go shopping in that different timeline.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was like,
this
"Oh,
is
while
what
I'm here."
This is what actually happens when we spend inspiration.
Yes?
It's like the timeline is
Uh-huh.
reversed.
I need you to make a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Don't like that.
I shall.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like
I either
it.
do or don't like that.
If
I
I
don't
roll
know.
good, I got a 16.
You hear and feel tremors, but they are not of this world.
Hmm.
You know, as you have reached into another timeline, the Bending Gardens noticed.
Oops.
Ooh,
Fuck.
Ooh.
you're gonna get called to the principal's office.
Oops.
I wonder who's gonna come yell at you.
Sorry, Daddy.
That's my Reddit
That's
username.
literally Penn's username, yeah. She's a gremlin and a degenerate. Alright,
Woo!
Not even.
it's your turn. What do you do? You have a bonus action? You have, I don't think you have any
Yep.
movement.
No, that was my action and my movement, so I'm gonna drink this potion.
Okay, you're drinking this greater healing potion. Roll 4d4 plus 4.
Okay. Can I type? I'm just gonna. You know what? We're just gonna do this.
Echo, what did we say it cost to command my pawn? Because it doesn't
It's
say.
a bonus action. You heal for
Okay.
12.
Boy, I sure do. Now I've got 14 hit points.
Doing great. Doing great.
And listen, I could have healed myself, but eyes on the prize. Or reversed my own wound, I guess.
You did, yeah.
Yep.
Well done.
All right.
The mundane way with a potion. Well done. One moment, please.
No, it's the moment of truth, Vince.
Vince.
Vince, come on, crit.
Oh, we will see.
I'm gonna play Vince in the next campaign that we play.
All right, Vince is. Where did he go? He's right.
He's in the thing. He's still in the thing.
He's hanging out in our hearts.
We hold our breath.
Plot armor?
Natural 20.
No,
I did not roll a natural 20. He rolled a natural 17 for a 22.
Vince! Plot armor.
He resists the effects and will step out of the.
What a
exhaust
man.
radiance.
A fucking hardy boy.
This guy's gonna fucking die,
Yeah,
though.
the plunge agents have good con.
Yeah.
He's going to raise his stake thrower and shoot it at this vampire spawn.
Vince. It's funny because I went to middle school with a kid named Vince Cleary.
Did
That's
you? That's
Yeah.
weird.
That is weird and specific.
Yeah.
He does hit with a 21. That is 11 points of damage to this vampire spawn. That's what Vince has got.
Show me what you got.
Yeah.
It is now Witch Doctor Tool, the Reborn's turn.
Boo. He has to turn. Boo. We just brought it back to life. Boo. Yeah, what does
I've been
he
so
do?
happy to have an enemy
Does
back
he
on the
just
board.
die? Does he just look around and be like, what the fuck?
Okay, I cannot stress this enough. For him, nothing has changed.
Yeah.
Well,
He got
Cauldron
pushed.
wasn't in his face.
Yeah, but he's seen Cauldron move very fast, so
Very
he just
true.
assumes he blinked and missed it.
There.
He doesn't know that you.
That he
literally
fucking
breathed.
died.
Literally
He didn't die. Somebody else.
Yeah, this one didn't die.
An ass.
So he's going to. He sees you up in his face, Cauldron.
Oh boy.
Oh, God
It's so
damn it.
Seeker.
Ingrateful.
He does see Seeker right in his face as well, but he looks
Yeah.
at Cauldron and he's like, he's one at a time, and he reaches up and he's going to demand a charisma saving throw from you.
She's so charming,
good
though.
at that. Oh,
He's
He's
So
about to get
charming. You get a
banished?
plus 4. You get plus
Am
4
I about
being
to get
next to
banished?
Seeker.
Oh,
Yeah, you do get a
nice.
+4 because of me.
so it's only okay. So I get a +2.
Oh shit.
It's not
You have a
negative.
-2?
Oh, it rolled.
Well,
Oh.
Okay, it's actually a 1. It's actually a 1. Okay.
You did worse than a natural one.
It's actually just a nat 1 because I give her a +2, so it's fine.
It is
my
actually
God.
very funny to me because your home plane is not the front.
Nope. Bye,
You are
guys.
suddenly banished.
Oh,
I'm just gone.
No.
Like forever?
just
Like
floating
her character's
natural, like,
gone
no.
now?
Nice.
If he maintains concentration on it for long enough, she will be.
oh shit, we gotta get her back.
Yeah, you gotta break his
Cauldron,
concentration.
suddenly, the plane you are native to, you find
Oh.
yourself adrift in the astral sea.
She knows
Oh,
this,
this
so
is-
she
oh,
just starts
this is
like
awesome.
booking it. She's like, all right, fucking, let's go.
Take some time to heal up over there.
Just chilling nice.
With what?
Boy.
Hang out with Tyson.
Okay,
And he
shit.
think
turns
she
over
just
to you,
floats
Seeker,
there.
in his face, and he says, "Right, back to where we were." And he's going to bonus action. Can he do that?
Seeker, you can beat the shit out of him, but make sure he doesn't fucking die.
Yeah, I know that now.
Yeah, don't kill him with
But
radiant
if you do
damage
it-
again.
Listen,
you get callback.
my understanding was vampires are very hardy. He'll live this. I didn't
They
realize
are, but
he had
it's not like
taken
he
that
was a
much
fresh
damage.
duck.
He's gonna
Paladin
bonus action.
Radiant.
Okay, we don't need to have this whole argument again.
This is true.
Oh no, he's gonna bonus
Bonus
action
dagger.
bite you because he can.
Oh, charm.
Frog, you should read pen shirt for call right now.
That's a
The top of your
23 to
shirt
hit
pen.
you, sir.
I can't see
Um, I don't think there is anything I can do about that.
She's just floating. She's like,
Okay, I need you to make a charisma saving throw versus charm.
Oakley dokley.
Uh-oh. He give you the suck, and now you
Oh,
just
shit.
want to pledge your
How the
loyalty.
turntables? How the
17
turntables?
17 is successful.
plus 11. So thank God.
You rolled a 6.
But you do take 11 points of piercing damage, and it is considered magical.
Okay.
And you take 12 points of necrotic damage.
You
and
are
your
also
maximum-
resistant to that.
Your maximum hit points are reduced by the amount of necrotic damage that you take.
Is it halved because the damage is halved?
Well,
You-
the
amount
piercing
of-
is halved.
The piercing is
I know,
halved,
but the
should not be.
necrotic, it
It's not.
is
Why?
because it's in mine.
It should only be elemental effects.
Oh, I have advantage on charms though.
Well, you already succeeded.
Well, I know, but I don't see anything in here about necrotic. I think that's from something else, Ben.
Okay.
Is it
You
in?
It should only be elemental damage that you are resistant to. It should not be necrotic nor radiant.
All right, I'll get rid of it.
I don't. Well, figure out where it came from.
You.
Mine's like the Amaranthian lycanthropy isn't even elemental. It's just non-magic, magic, and piercing and bludgeoning.
Yeah, this was stuff he made on the fly when Claudia first transformed.
Okay, the
Oh.
feat, the Amaranthian lycanthropy. That's what you should be going by, Claudia.
Oh, fine.
Don't you sass him.
So how much necrotic was it?
12.
And how much is my max reduced by?
12. You are resistant to magical weapons, yeah. So the piercing does half as well. So it's 6 to piercing. Nope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Nope.
can't do math. I'm struggling here.
Yeah, it's
We're
6.
all
It's
doing
okay.
All right.
It's a big fight. We got it.
But he's right in your face, and that's his turn. This vampire's fun. Okay. This one charges over here and reveals itself with a surprise on you, Velen.
Ah!
You can roll me a perception check at disadvantage if you'd like, as he literally comes out of invisibility underneath you.
Shit.
19. Okay. There's a chance. Nope. You didn't see it coming. That was
Hey.
a good roll, but it is what it is.
I'm exhausted, so there.
Okay. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
All right. Now he's gonna try to bite you. That's worse. All right. He misses with advantage because next. This mercenary is going to. He's gonna take a shot at Artie. I rolled a 3. He's gonna take another shot at Artie. I rolled
Who,
a
this
2.
guy?
This guy.
You're on a
Oh.
roll.
Okay.
It's my dice, yo. I mean, okay. It's now
I ain't
Simon
complaining.
Seal's turn.
Oh no.
He sees Tool be reconstituted. He's confused.
Why would they
Who's
bring him
confused?
back?
As he comes around the corner
Simon.
and looks, he
Echo.
sees... What? Hello?
I can't even see the battle because I've been banished. You could at least let me watch.
Okay, sure. You-
Thank you.
No.
Sorry.
Darkness.
You are the physical, like, fantasy version of AFK. Away from me.
Okay. Away from.
Okay.
Simon
Away from Cauldron.
steps up. Moving here, here, here. Claudia,
Finally see him.
Artie, Killian, Tess.
Ooh,
I
lightning
need
bolt.
all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is it magic?
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Lightning bolt.
spaced out for a second. Did you say Velen too?
No.
Okay.
You are not in the line. Oh, Seeker as well.
I rolled
I'm in the
double
line?
threes.
Get in the
Let me. Well, now that you've asked the question, no, you are just out of it.
Oh, thank God. Fuck.
Dexterity save, right?
Dexterity save. DC is 21.
No.
Absolutely not.
Am I supposed to see? There he is, that fucker.
Yeah.
If only, is it?
Artie, Dex save.
Did it not go through?
I don't see anything.
Why did it not go through? No, I rolled horrible.
Okay. And
I
then
rolled
Evelyn.
double threes.
Yeah, I keep rolling 3s on my.
I'm gonna just do a quick test roll to make sure it's linked now. Natural 20. Nice.
Haha.
Claudia?
Yeah.
Simon Sewell makes eye contact with you as he closes his hands together and begins to rub them. And you see shadows begin to coalesce around his fingertips. And as he opens them, those shadows seem to cloud around little sparks of electricity. And as he looks at you, he sees your form of Trevor. He sees this ghoulish entity that you are with Tallow behind you. You've already intimidated him. You see that he does not look like the charming, like, self-confident, affirmed, arrogant prick. He looks frightened. He looks like he was taken unawares. He looks like this has not gone the way he thought it would go. And as he holds his hands open, a massive lightning bolt surges outward. As it soars across the battlefield, I'm going to just... I'll roll it on... I cannot do that, apparently.
Good thing Cauldron's not here to get hit.
Can't do that. No.
Yeah, that's true. The banishment kind of saved her in that regard.
She'd been fine. She's dexterous.
Everyone who failed that dex save, which I think was everybody,
Yeah.
takes
What hard
30
DC.
takes 34 points of lightning damage.
Ouch.
This is
She's also
Sorry, you
got
said
evasion.
33?
34.
34.
34.
The problem is all these
Ouch.
charisma saves. Constitution.
22, I think, will make it for my duplicate.
Okay.
Mhm.
Claudia, seeing you take that lightning bolt and are still standing and angry,
Took it
Simon
on the
just-
chin.
Simon just shakes his head and he vanishes into cloud mist.
I
Fuck.
hate him.
Roll me a perception
Fuck.
check, Claudia.
Okay. 10.
Is it smell based?
I figured the DC would
I'm
be
joking.
higher if it was
I was
smell based.
Just joking.
You don't know where he went.
Claudia howls at the sky because she's mad.
Okay, who's still up after that lightning bolt?
I am.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay, cool. But as he
Would
does
not have
that,
been
he
for
Are these
moves out
ancients
of
okay?
range. This falls.
Yay.
Well, that means he went far.
So it does.
I know.
It's now this plunginger's turn. Tessie's right next to you. And you hear him turn to Killian and he says, "Who are we focusing?" This is a moment where you can specify, or he can take an order from Killian.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
Pawns,
tell him
yeah?
Yeah, the Ponce. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to go after that guy because he looks like he's down and he's not. He's far down the initiative. Get him out of here.
And he will raise his stake thrower and take a shot at the Ponzi boy. And no, he's got to move. He's got to move closer. He will run. He also can't see it through the fucking trees.
That's
There it
me.
Whoops.
I run.
There we go.
When God moves you against your will.
Whoa.
Okay, that's a 3. He misses.
Bless.
It's now this mercenary's turn. The mercenary, like, about to take all this radiant energy, just it washes away, and he's... and he is aware that he is not... What? Oh, that's your duplicate. He's not going to die, and he's going to swing at the duplicate. He rolls a 14 plus 5. He hits. But it's the duplicate, so...
Nah.
Nope. Sorry.
Right. Does anything happen?
No,
No,
nothing. Yeah, we
it
did
just
this.
goes
We did
through
this last time. He just discovers it's a duplicate and it goes through it. And nothing.
Son of a bitch! This one's a fake! And then he's gonna run.
The duplicate is going to, I need dex save from him because I have more from my duplicate.
I missed the Natural.
Dex save, natural 1, great. He
I was
takes
thinking
12
the same thing,
radiant.
dude.
12 points of radiant.
Oh. So he turns around and shouts, "This one's a fake!" and slumps down.
Oh.
He had 6 hit points.
Awesome.
Nice.
Aw.
Okay. Claudia, it's your turn.
One. I haven't used this in a minute. Let me just double check if it's a bonus action or not. Sorry.
I'm laughing at this stupid
Oh yeah.
He's a phony. This guy's a fake.
Sorry. Is it an action or a bonus action to turn into my hybrid form? It doesn't say.
bonus action.
Okay. I should have had this prepared. Okay. Yes, Claudia is going to... Her mark is gone and she doesn't feel confident she's going to get him, so she's going to, like, you know, swing her head to look at Tool, who's just standing there like a douchebag. And she's going to transform into her hybrid form. Just standing there like a douche.
When he sees you turn into a hybrid werewolf... Oh, let me see if this button works. I did all this. Boom.
Yeah!
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you see that?
Woo!
That's sick.
Ow.
That's nice.
Arrgh. She's just gonna, like, you know, slump to all fours on the ground and just bolt at him, and she's trying to grapple tackle him to the ground.
Okay.
She just pounces
as
onto
you're
him.
charging him, he says, "This is new." And then he keeps tackling him. Okay. Okay, so first, you make an attack to see if you hit.
Uh-huh.
So it would be
I'll just roll
attack
an
or a
unarmed
bite
strike,
attack.
yeah. 21.
You hit. Roll damage.
Add 4 to your damage.
Why?
My aura of hate gives you 4 damage on melee
Oh,
attacks.
that's perfect for this.
That'd be so
Aura
great.
of hate.
Please get off of him so I can thank you.
Arrgh.
Are you doing?
Okay.
Lord.
Now it's an athletics contest.
But first he needs to make a concentration check. I know it's a minimum 10, but
Hold on.
I'm trying to get
Always that
callback.
chance.
Yes, I understand. Your intentions were not well hidden if you were trying to. Let's see here. He will legendary resistance that and succeed instead.
Okay, well, that's 1.
Okay, so this is now it's an athletics contest. He can choose to use acrobatics if he wishes.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and roll athletics for me.
Dirty
Yeah.
20.
Okay, you had to beat a 19. You have him grappled.
Uh-huh. Was that an attack action to get him pinned?
Yes. It's part of
So
the
my
attack.
second... Yes, so my second attack is she's just gonna punch him. She's gonna claw him. Yeah, she's gonna claw him instead of punch him.
Okay.
She's got her woofy claws out, so it's 8 to hit.
Goofy close.
Do I have advantage because he's on the ground?
No.
Damn it.
He's just grappled.
Well, that fucking misses. So my second attack misses, but I will use an action surge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're a fighter.
Forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
Fighter.
And she's going to swing again. Claw.
Go ahead.
That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Plus 4 to damage.
For...
It's 8 damage if it's unarmed every time. Oh.
No, my claws have a thing.
Yeah, they have it.
So 6 plus 4 is 10.
Okay.
Non-lethal damage, right?
He succeeds.
Yeah. I mean, she's clawing him.
He's also
not using her sword.
It's clear it's not doing as much damage as you would like, but it is hurting.
Uh-huh. I'm trying to trigger some saves. And then my last action on my action surge is another claw attack.
I figured as much. Go ahead and make your attack.
Another fucking 2 natural ones.
Oh.
Cool. So she's just
I say no.
upon this man.
He's like trying to dodge away from your claws as they're rending at him, and you're ruining his very nice coat. He seems very upset about it.
Can I actually... can I turn my last hit into a trip attack as a battle master?
Yeah.
So that he's both grappled and on the ground?
Add a superiority die,
Uh-huh.
and then he's going to have to make a save versus your DC.
Which is a DC 15.
Okay, so add the superiority die. Roll.
6.
Okay, so he takes an additional
Is that plus-
3 damage.
No, it's not +4 because of the hate.
Natural 1. He will fall prone,
Hooray!
which means that your
Does-
final attack has advantage.
Mm.
Oh, the one I missed? Great.
Oh, one more
Did
time.
he roll a concentration check for call for that?
That was
Oh, I
the
guess
one he
they-
rolled
it-
super high on.
You're right.
so-
It's stacked. Right.
But your
right.
last attack is advantage and you rolled a 1, so you get to roll again,
Yes. 17.
That hits.
Hell yeah.
Yes. +4.
So 14 damage.
Okay.
Oh, 7.
Hold on.
He's still up?
He's still alive.
He just-
Okay.
I'm not going for output. I'm going for number of hits.
The number of
That
hits.
is a
Yeah,
failure.
yeah.
He will instead choose to succeed.
But is he out?
I'm not going to tell
Oh,
you.
no.
We don't know.
Okay,
We
I
don't
think he's either out or close to it. So
That would be 4, so I'm assuming he's out soon.
give her.
Yeah, this-
back.
Three. He chose to get on the blindness, and then he had
It's
two
different on
concentration
every.
It's true.
Yeah.
The DM can choose. So
Yeah.
Claudia is just on top of this man, mauling him,
Mhm. Okay.
and that's my turn. I used everything.
Artie, you're up.
Wait, actually, one more thing.
Claudia, yes, go ahead. By all means.
My form of dread. When I hit, I can invoke a save to make him afraid of me.
DC, what is this? A wisdom save?
If you, DC 14, Wisdom.
He's afraid of you.
So many saves. So he either chose not to legendary that, or he's out. Yay! Damn, I triggered a lot of saves. Okay.
The flavor of that, as you are just mauling at him, the ghostly form of Micah's Tala looks over your shoulder. Tough spot. That's what happens on your turn. Artie, what do you do?
That's hilarious.
There you go.
My Eldritch thing was here. I'm gonna move it there.
Okay, it kind of
Yep.
crawls.
And I'm
its
gonna
way
do the
over.
same thing.
Okay.
Oh, I see things. I see so many things now. Uh, shit, I can't even heal myself. Alright, well, this plunge agent is gonna get some fucking temp HP,
Okay.
because why not? He gets minimal 6.
He's
Still
not a main
almost
character.
Doubling his HP right now.
What's the
Jesus Christ, that's
miscellaneous
not good.
Artie?
I was gonna send it to Vince, but it wasn't far enough.
Do we get it too? Do we get it too?
Nah, we're not close enough. It's 10 feet.
Alas.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
don't even
move
get
very
it.
far, unfortunately. It's a little spider.
No,
But it's so cute.
it can
is so
climb
cute.
onto you. How does this guy look like on death's door?
Roll me.
The
a
guy
wisdom
I'm
check.
mauling.
Okay. My dice are not with me today. 7.
There's a lot of blood coming out of him. It's very dark and thick and sticky, but you can't really tell.
There's
Okay.
also a werewolf in the way.
Okay. I don't know if I don't think I can Eldritch Blast non-lethally, so let's look at one other thing.
I will
We'll-
point out,
Uh-huh.
you would know, him going unconscious is not the same as him being dusted.
Okay.
I'll say you know that.
Yeah, we could spare the dying him. We could feed him a
Okay.
potion.
There are
Yeah.
things
Alright.
that we could do that we can't do when he's made of dust.
He was only
Sorry,
dusted,
damn.
Hey,
he was only dusted because he was only
And
dusted before because of the
he's
rage.
prone, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
he is. So you'd have disadvantage.
Fuck.
Sorry.
There is a Claudia currently mauling the shit. out
Yeah.
of him.
It looks like you guys got this, right?
I mean, we got this douchebag over here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look up.
I'm gonna start sending Eldritch Blast that guy's way.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like our second prize if
Go ahead.
we can pull this off.
Okay, that's a natural 1.
Oh,
Man,
Second one.
the dice are not with us.
That's a 22.
That is.
there you go.
So
Well
it's gonna
done.
be a D10 plus a D8 because my arcane firearm, and this is force damage. 11 force damage.
It's pretty good. It's
As
pretty
your
good.
Eldritch Blast deals force damage to this ponce of a noble vampire, it slams him square in the chest and he just slumps over.
Yeah, I have to
Oh,
ask
yeah.
now because I've heard it 9 times. What is a ponce?
Like, like an arrogant, noble.
Okay, cool. That's what I was kind of.
Just a piece of shit. No one wants to hang
Yeah.
out with him.
Gotcha.
Pretentious, affected, or
Fuck.
effete man.
That is my
That's
action,
what I said.
bonus action, and
Informal
movement.
British, a man who lives off a prostitute's earnings.
Okay,
His GF has an
Didn't know that.
OnlyFans.
We're getting farther.
That's-
Okay.
turn.
That's your turn? Okay, it's now this vampire spawn's turn. This one is going to.
I fucking killed him, baby.
Hell yeah.
What?
Said I
Yeah,
fucking
get it.
killed him,
Tess,
baby.
Oh,
Yep.
I need you to roll me a
Fuck.
perception check.
Oh shit.
It is a disadvantage because this individual is invisible.
Because he's invisible. Yep.
oh god, I hope it's a runaway douchebag.
I keep rolling threes, baby. He's got advantage on.
He does have
Or
advantage
whatever.
on you as this vampire spawn reveals himself and attacks you. You are within 30 feet of Killian.
Mhm.
So Killian's going to use a reaction on this attack if it hits, but we will find out. It's a 21 to hit.
That hits me.
Okay. As it hits you, it is the claw attack. Whoops, this is the wrong guy. Sorry, hold on. I have too many stat blocks open right now. Good lord. Okay. You take 6 points of piercing damage and 7 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Your maximum hit points are reduced by the 7.
Tess falls. And the duplicate of Claudia vanishes, and Tess is now Tessellation changeling on the ground.
The trigger,
Whiteboard
okay,
test.
so you're unconscious right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. All right. So normally, as the vampire spawns below, being a bite be what felled you, I'd need you to make a charisma saving throw. However, Killian's triggering reaction, he's suddenly in melee with both you and your attacker. He's making an attack. That is a hit. As he slashes at the creature with a long sword that he pulls from the scabbard on his back. He's going to turn this into a trip attack.
Oh shit.
So we're learning so much today. Vampire spawn needs to make a strength save. It was a 1. He deals 19 points of slashing damage to the vampire spawn. Tess, as you fall prone, suddenly the last thing you see is Killian shoulder checking the vampire that takes you out and then slashes up through its gut as the lights go out.
Do I still need a charisma save, or?
No, because he knocked it prone, he ripped its mouth off of you.
Oh,
But you are
amazing.
unconscious.
But I am-
Fuck.
That's the vampire spawn's turn. Seeker.
It's your time to
well,
shine, buddy.
yeah, we're gonna non-lethal, fucking Mr. Man here.
The way he said it. Just so careful. All right.
So butt of the sword. So this is gonna be bludgeoning instead of slashing, and I would
Trying to
assume no
cram it in
fire
there.
damage then. Yeah.
You cannot. Okay, so if you are choosing non-lethal, you do not add Braze's fire.
Yeah. That's
Basically,
good.
you ask Braze, and he's like, "All right, fine."
All right. So
He's
he
like-
takes 19 points.
Okay. From a magic weapon. Hold on. So he takes 9. You need to make a concentration. He's prone, so did you roll that with advantage?
I did not. No, roll again.
Correct.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Concentration. Natural 20.
Oh
Okay.
man.
I'm gonna smack him again. Non-lethal.
I figured as much. Go ahead.
No, now lethal. Smite.
15.
15 misses.
Shit. If I look around the battlefield, it doesn't look like too hectic anymore, does it?
A lot of the big AoE effects are gone, but there's a lot of vampire spawn running around. There's a lot of plunge agents like shooting silvered stakes at them. You see Tess go prone from a vampire
Unconscious on the
biting on her.
ground.
You see Killian slashing at that vampire.
We have this under control.
You see Velen like floating above a vampire that's currently slashing at her feet. It seems a little hectic. There's a lot going on.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna do it because I want to do it. I want to see what happens. So we're gonna move over here.
The man's famous last words.
Okay.
As my bonus action, I'm going to command Mr. Spawn here to reaction bite me when I leave his range.
What?
Okay.
Oh my god, what?
And I'm gonna let him hit me. And I'm gonna tell him, I give you satiation and your freedom. You are my ally. And he bites me.
Are you trying to convince him that, like, hey, I like let you graduate to whole vampire?
Well, he's
now
still
we're
under my
pros, right?
control. Is this more like I'm taking him under my wing kind of thing, sort of?
Okay.
I need to read your feature. Hold on.
Does he become like a were-vampire if he
Oh,
bites
A
a
werepire. Who knows? This is unprecedented and something only Simic would think of.
This song is so good.
Is your spiritual weapon still up, Tess?
I mean, I don't have control over it. I'm unconscious.
no.
Yep.
I thought it wasn't.
Do you need me to link it, Echo, or you got it?
I got it. I found it on the foundry page.
I never thought I needed this song in my life, but I do.
What's on?
Fuck
Paint
yeah.
black as
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Medieval painted black.
yeah.
I can see Sow jamming.
What is your paladin level?
8.
Okay.
But my thought was that he doesn't have to make the save as a brand new vampire, since he was still, my friend.
Okay.
Was my
You're
original.
You're sure allowed to have that thought.
I need you to understand. He's not your
I'm s-
friend. He has to obey your orders.
Right.
There is
Well,
difference.
I know. I say
As he-
friend as the.
As he bites you and you let him do it, I'm going to roll a couple things. We'll see how this goes. You're letting it hit, so he just successfully bites you. I need you to roll me a d6.
That's a good
I
reaction.
need you to make an intelligence saving throw, Seeker.
Uh, 13. If it
Okay.
fails, I will inspo reroll it.
It fails.
I'm gonna reroll it.
Okay.
Even worse.
Can you push it? Can you push it?
You can push it if you
I think
wish.
now might be the time, my guy.
God, Jesus Christ, pens.
And you're her chaos gremlin.
Yeah, I'll chaos gremlin and push it. Let's do it.
So maybe this is why we're
Roll
siblings.
again.
Oh,
This is why you're not
Same
siblings,
fucking-
because his character died from bad choices.
Nice knowing you. Nice knowing you, Sid.
oh. Goodbye, guys.
We don't know what happened.
The music stopped. You're in trouble.
Nothing
I
good.
am in big trouble.
You feel the presence of this vampire spawn. You learn all about who this person was in life. A human from Augur City named Pierce Orion. He grew up the son of a banker. All he ever wanted to do was make his father happy. And he was taken from the city by the Edevanes. Taken and used as a slave. Fed only enough to keep him alive until he was beyond death's door, where they turned him into a vampire spawn, never feeding him enough to actually give him the sustenance he needed to thrive. And this vampire spawn, Pierce Orion, starving, under their control until one day you took over, cut the ties of control from the Edevanes, and replaced them with your own. A mind controlled, always subservient to those greater than his, suddenly has the opportunity to take a life for his own. Seeker, you feel the presence of this man, and all of his thoughts, his memories flood into yours, and you feel them squelching yours. You feel yourself diminishing as your life's blood is drained from you at your neck. The vampire's frenzy is sated only when a vampire can drink the last beat of a mortal's heart. Seeker, the last beat of your heart goes to Pierce Orion, granting him vampirism, fully fledged, and you die.
Atlanta.
Well done.
Seeker has perished. This vampire spawn is now a vampire. I need to remove his token and replace it with a fully fledged vampire. Please, one moment.
Oh boy. And you look like you're typing an apology right now to.
I don't think pushing it. I mean, I think he was already there, my guy.
I know. I know. I just saw your face.
Oh, Ben.
We just reverse it.
I mean, I think that's the vampire's choice.
I don't know if that's true.
He doesn't seem real inclined to us.
Well, we'll see.
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna go take my astral key to the domain and go visit Saul.
chilling.
We can go visit
This
you.
was the right choice, she says, floating away.
Holiday at the
What a
Astral
weird day.
The last thing that happened here before this was all looking at him.
Listen, was she wrong though?
He was not. He clearly was. Obviously,
You
was
needed,
malfunctioning.
you guys, like, she holds the party responsible. Who was not hugging Seeker enough? Who was not?
It was Artie's fault.
Yeah.
Really.
I only sexually harassed him like one time.
You should have done it more.
Clearly, that was the problem. Not talking about Seeker's butt enough.
Tess does not think that was the problem.
Emily, do we have diamonds?
Yeah, I have diamonds.
Your cleric's unconscious. By
Yeah.
the way,
Yeah, I have diamonds. I would like to like this is sad and stuff, but also I'm unconscious on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay,
not
but
sad for
I
you.
need you making death saves here in a
Like,
second.
this is sad, but your cleric who can resurrect you is unconscious on the
that's
ground.
true.
so
But like, we got Simic 10 rounds. Is our cap off on losing him forever? Really? Unless we.
Okay, and we also
Velen calls her brother again. Hey,
Yeah.
bro.
yeah, that's not
Like,
gonna work. He's already mad.
Is it clear
He is
that he
already
can't be
mad.
revivified? Like, can he not be revivified?
don't know.
Is that
We're
what
gonna
I
have to
don't know.
find out.
we
We
don't
don't
know.
that's
We'll
not
find
what I
out,
thought.
ain't we?
Like, I think that we can revivify him. It's just that, like, I need to be.
I think if
alive.
we just take the vampire who just killed him and cram his neck into Seeker's mouth, we'll be fine. He just needs to turn into a vampire.
Okay, I don't think that's a thing. I think that's a thing you made up.
This plunge
I-
agent next to Tess sees Tess on the ground, unconscious, and he says, "Shit." And he reaches into his belt and he feeds you a health potion.
Nice.
You
Aw.
heal for 10.
Thank you.
What a good guy.
When you come to consciousness, he's looking you stricken in the face and he says, "Your friend just got taken by a vampire."
Oh.
Everyone knows it was my choice, though. It was said aloud.
She was
I mean,
unconscious.
Tess was out. Tess doesn't know that.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying everybody else but Test would know it was
Yeah,
my choice.
he's like, he says,
Okay.
"Your friend just gave his neck to the vampire and he's down.
Gave what?
Your big friend, he's over there.
I got it. I got it.
He let the vamp suck him."
Bro,
They must have some kind of mind control. I'll get it. I'll get it.
Didn't look like it to me.
Mind control. You know, it didn't look like it to any of y'all before. And mind control is weird. And they got people that can do that. Cauldron told us.
My
They had
turn is
people
already
that-
over.
Inspiration.
This mercenary
He's done.
is going to take a shot at Velen. I don't think a 14 hits you, does it?
No.
How about a 1? All right.
Nope.
Yeah, weird. This plunge agent sees a vampire here and sees a full-blooded vampire suddenly appear. I need to describe what it looks like when a vampire spawn becomes a vampire. All of you see the gaunt, horrible, like, ghastly corpse-like appearance of this individual suddenly fade away. He looks whole. He looks healthy. He looks like he did, perhaps, in his prime, in the most physically fit part of his life. His eyes are clear and crisp, and he's looking around the battlefield. He looks very comfortable and assured of himself. This plunge agent
So you're
is
saying he's hot.
terrified.
He is hot. Damn it.
Yeah, he's hot.
Yep.
I mean, he's
Oh.
he's a new character.
I know.
He's-
Holy shit,
Maybe
he
he was-
is hot.
Simic's new character, right?
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I thought too. I mean, his memories were taken over.
This plunge agent is going to shoot a stake at the new vampire.
No!
Not our
fucker.
new, not our
my
new
new
party
character.
member.
That hits.
Nope.
He deals 16 points of damage to Pierce Orion. Orion?
Orion.
Pierce
You
Orion.
named him.
I wrote it 2 weeks ago, okay?
When you were like, Simic is going to die.
I didn't know, okay?
Nobody
You
could have
did.
known that he
You
was
didn't
gonna
know.
do
You just
He's
No,
gonna
he
went one of
told-
6 different ways, I
Told
think.
Echo
It
what he was
literally-
going to do.
It literally could have gone one of 6 different ways.
Nice.
And the dice said this.
The dice are
The
not so
plunge
nice.
agent is gonna shoot again. No, he only has 1 attack. Sorry, never mind. No, he does have 2 attacks. I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Huh.
And I missed my dice tower. He misses. Okay. Top of the order. Sorry, lots going on. I'm a little bit frantic.
I think you're doing great.
Thanks.
You're doing
doing
great.
perfect.
You're
Vampire spam
doing as
is
best you can keeping up with us.
claw attack on the plunge agent. That's a natural 2. Bite attack on the plunge agent. That's a natural 9. That's not going to hit any of you. That's the end of that vampire spawn's turn. Killian's turn. Killian looks up, sees Seeker on the ground, and you all hear him say, "Oh, you blasted fool. What? Why?"
That's what we're all asking ourselves.
And he has a vampire prone in front of him that he's trying to deal with. When he sees that happening over there, he's going to continue what he's doing. He will thrust his longsword down into this individual with advantage. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
I
Nice.
guess he's mad.
Please kill him so
That's
I can
a
run
17
away.
plus 4, 21, 29 points of silver damage. Goes right through, and then he will attack again. Both miss. Okay. Killian is in melee with the one prone next to you, Tess. Tess, you are awake. It's not quite your turn yet, though. This mercenary is in melee with the vampire who just appeared. And the mercenary is like looking at the vamp. Are we still fighting? And then he stabs him because he doesn't wait.
He's very confused. Is he at disadvantage because he's still afraid of me?
Uh-huh.
So, quick question.
What's up?
These mercenaries were likely under the control of the fucking Ponce, right?
Why do you say that?
Well,
Because he ate one of them before.
you said they were
Yeah,
mind
but-
controlled.
You can
Oh.
assume that
Kept-
if you'd like.
Never mind. Okay.
Tool kept them in order.
Never mind then.
No,
No
you can make
problem.
all the assumptions you need to. This vampire takes 2 points of piercing damage.
We can see his health bar.
Oh. Yeah. I'll fix that in a moment. Sorry.
I'm just giving you a heads up.
Brand.
I don't mind.
I know you don't mind. Brand fucking new. Actor created as of last turn.
Excuse me, Mr. Orion. I can see your health bar.
Oh, sorry. I'll put that away. Tess, you're up. You're prone,
God, I don't
but
know.
you're up.
I'm prone. I'm gonna get up from prone. I can't get over there anyway with half my movement, and also I have a vampire on me in melee.
Do you have a dimension door?
Yeah, but then what's that gonna do me, man? I'm gonna get in melee with a vampire that can strike me down, and I can't use Revivify on my turn. I thought of that, Pen.
You strike me down.
Ah.
I'm more powerful than you ever imagined.
Yeah, like I'm gonna
Unless
deal
you're a
with
seeker.
I'm gonna deal with the threat in front of me. Because Tess just got back here and is overwhelmed by a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
So she's going to. Does he have disadvantage on a dex save if he's prone?
No.
Okay.
He can still roll.
Well,
You
Yeah,
have
he can make a
disadvantage
dex
on dex saves if you are restrained.
if you're restrained. Okay, go for it. Make a dex save for me.
1.
Great. 8 points of radiant.
Okay, who is this to?
The vampire spawn in front of me.
Okay, so you mean 16 points of radiant.
Oh, great.
Still
Yeah.
vamping.
Still alive?
Yes. Not by much,
Okay.
but yes, still alive.
Not by much, but yes. Okay, we're gonna. I don't have a lot of spell slots left. I'm just gonna healing word myself because I am in trouble.
That's fair.
And then that's my. I'm not gonna go anywhere because I don't want to take an attack of opportunity.
Doesn't he,
So
does he have disadvantage on the attack of opportunities if he's prone?
It might not be worth it.
It's not like she has 10 hit points. It's not like we have a minute. I have a minute to get to you. I don't
That's
want to
fair.
go down.
Nope,
I
that's
don't want to. And I couldn't use my action with getting up for prone. I couldn't even get there anyway to use my
That's
action.
fine.
So that's my turn.
Okay, villain.
Felon is 7 feet in the air, and there's a vampire spawn basically going like this at her feet. And she is going to bonus action healing word test, because the range on that is 60 feet, so I should be able to get to her with that.
Oh, I'm gonna roll my
And
own
we're gonna do that at 3rd level. So,
That's
Velen
love right
just
there.
basically goes, "Desolation! Do not die!" And then she, and then she's gonna move, and she will take the attack of opportunity from this, but she's gonna go like that. Damn it, maybe.
There's a tree in the way. You have to move to the side first.
Fucking tree.
Huh.
All right. Did I see approximately where Simon was when he disappeared? Could I roll a perception check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a thing that may not work.
A natural fucking
God
20.
damn!
It did. I bet it does. Hopefully it does.
Fucking 20.
I have disadvantage. I'm exhausted. One moment.
Oh.
Come on, doable natural
No.
20s. Damn
Nope.
it.
16 isn't bad though.
No.
16 is not bad, but you are dealing
But
with
it's
the
not enough.
Shadow Sorcerer. You do
So,
not
okay.
know where he went.
Okay. I'm going to do a thing that may not work, and it could sack a very high-level spell slot, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm just going to do it.
You were exhausted from the radiant sickness, yeah?
Yeah.
When the spell went away, all
Oh,
those
did my exhaustion
exhaustions
go
went away.
Oh,
So
then
that's when
that
it spells.
crit can remain as my perception
Oh
check.
my god.
That's incredible.
You know the last place he was here.
Okay. So I have a spell.
And you also know he's not there anymore.
I know he's not there anymore. The range on the spell is an 120-foot radius, and I don't have to see my target. So if he is still within 120 feet of where I am right now, and I whisper his name, I can do a lot of damage.
Okay?
If he's still here. If not, I waste the spell slot.
It's
That is up to
so
you.
worth it.
I'm doing
cool.
it because this is a gamble that I'm doing. Okay.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
here is the
Love
spell.
it.
Hopefully it works out better than mine did.
Look,
Buddy.
I'm gambling with a spell slot, not my, life. Um,
Rollothim's Psychic Lance.
so I utter the creature's name. If the name target is
You
within
have-
range,
Oh, no, never mind.
Even if you can't
You have to
see.
see it, even if you can't see it.
if the name target isn't within range, the lance dissipates to that effect.
Okay.
So it's a DC 16 intelligence saving throw if he's within 120 feet of where I have flown to.
You whisper his
Man, this is,
name.
Like,
You
perfect.
see this radiant bolt emerge, and then it seems to vanish with nowhere.
Fuck.
Oh,
Well,
sure.
Fuck.
But
It was a
really-
good call.
It
It was a
really
lot,
good idea, Velen.
but Velen has now confirmed that he's not within 120 feet, so
He's out of dodge.
he's now assuming that he has fucked off out of dodge. It was a
Mhm.
big blast to waste, but the information is good.
No, it's good
and
information.
That was a good call.
That's my turn.
Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
Oh,
fuck, shit.
did
Sorry.
I should have taken an attack of opportunity when I flew away, I think.
From this terrified guy? Sure. First roll's a 6. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Alright. Okay, that's my
Oh, no, I'm sorry. From this vampire, that might actually hit you. I rolled a 5. All right.
As you were.
That one's fine.
By all means, keep going. You might as well just run right in their faces, because they can't hit. It's now Pierce's turn.
I mean, how's Cauldron doing?
She's still floating about the astral sea.
She's doing great.
We'll get
She's
back to
swimming.
her in a moment.
Fill in.
Pierce looks around. Looks at the mercenaries, looks at the other vampire spawn, and then looks at your group. As he is a vampire formed of intellect, that being what he took from Seeker. As much as there was to take.
So he has about a 10.
Oh,
What
no.
he took?
Yes, what he took.
Oh shit.
He considers his options. When one is a slave for all of their life, when one finally has freedom, they never know what to do with it. You were always rude to me, he says to the mercenary next to him.
Oh shit.
His eyes flash red. I need to make it in save throw. Okay, he takes some damage. Okay, this mercenary dies.
We love that, honestly. King shit.
The vampire Pierce looks down at the body of Seeker and he says, "Thank you for my freedom."
He can't hear you.
No one can
Can't hear you either.
You snark into an empty abyss.
Aegir's looking into me.
And then he looks over at Claudia mauling Tool.
Body had stopped when Seeker fell.
You see this new vampire looks at you, makes eye contact with you, and he just goes, That's his turn. He chooses not to use his bonus action. Cauldron, you are floating in the astral
Hello?
sea.
Sure.
Anything you want to do?
You do a flip.
No, she's just considering her life choices.
Every character that Frog plays with this group has to consider their life choices at least once.
Okay.
I think there's something to that.
Gideon, Ori.
Just because of the group and maybe not because of Frog.
The group.
It's now Vince's turn. Vince is
Come
going
on,
to take a
Vin.
shot at that vampire.
Save us, Vince.
That'll hit with a 21
Where is Vince?
down here.
He's down. He's all the way down.
I can't see him.
He's still alive, you
He is
guys.
still alive. He will shoot again.
Yeah, it might piss off this new guy that we need to get in good with.
Okay, this vampire spawn dies.
Nice. Vince getting
Oh, I thought-
bodies.
Run up here.
Racking up the body
That's
count.
his turn. It's now Witch Doctor.
Yeah, he's gonna-
turn.
He's gonna level up like twice.
If only it worked like that. Witch Doctor Tool is still underneath you, Claudia. You have him grappled.
And he's afraid of me.
I forgot he wasn't unconscious.
No, he's still there.
Mm-mm.
He's aware of what's happening.
I think in my head he just, Claudia had knocked him out.
Okay. He's going to reach up to you, Claudia. And I need you to make a con save.
Plus 10 because of Seeker? Oh, never mind.
Oh boy.
Zing.
Wow, you did that on purpose.
Yeah, I did. 27.
That is successful. You take half.
Ow.
Of light.
Oh shit.
You take
Oh.
41 points of necrotic damage. Halved.
Oh, Clay's looking so good, guys. 41, so 20.
Yes.
I have 12 hit points, guys.
That's his turn. That's all he can do.
And if I get dropped, I go crazy.
Yes, you do. This is getting tight. This is getting spicy.
Oh.
This vampire spawn is going to chase after Claudia.
Sometimes
Velen.
when there's
Velen.
sometimes when there's a malfunction, you guys, it starts what we call a cascade failure. Okay.
Hell
Is
yeah.
that like a technical term?
It sure is.
Oh, no.
That's a
Sure
16
is.
to hit, Velen. Do you get hit?
No.
Okay. Don't worry about it. That was
She's
the
a cloak of
better the
protection
two
now.
rolls.
She's
Okay.
sneaky now.
This mercenary's turn. Seeing this vampire that was enslaved, this one's going to turn and start shooting at him. Because it just killed the other mercenary. That misses. Tries again. Natural 20. I'll find the right dice. Okay. Well, does some damage. All right. Oh, he can be gone. This plunge agent sees Claudia get blasted by a blight, and he steps up and he's going to take a shot at the prone tool. It's a disadvantage, but that's a 19. Hold on. Okay, he hits tool. With a
Hell yeah,
22.
plunge agents.
Yeah. Who would have thought? My dice would eventually work. Tool takes 12 points of silvered damage, which cuts right
Okay.
through. Claudia, as you are looking over at Seeker, and you look back down, you see Tool like reaching up to you as he casts the blight, and then a silvered stake just right into his neck, and he falls. He's unconscious.
Okay.
Nice.
Welcome back, Ori.
Cauldron,
Or
Cauldron!
Cauldron.
Immediately-
Why did I say Ori? Holy
because
shit.
you are a fool. Cauldron
I am.
appears.
Ah!
You're still floating. You are
Oh.
above Claudia, who is in hybrid form. You see Seeker is prone and dead. His face is gaunt and gray. More gray than normal.
A completely empty Capri
You
Sun.
also
pack.
see a completely different looking person with red eyes, a brand new vampire standing in the middle of the field.
Do I fall? I assume.
No, you're
You
floating.
have
still
boots,
from
don't you?
The winged boots.
Oh yeah, I do have winged boots. I was floating.
You chose that.
I did. I did. Cauldron's like, did I? Is this the right timeline?
Shit. Seeker's dead in this timeline.
Oh shit.
Okay. Okay. Is it like my turn? No.
Not
I'm
yet.
I'm
You
back.
just read
Yay.
it.
Okay. Good. Thank goodness. I wasn't ready.
Claudia.
Claudia, it only really half notices that Tool was knocked unconscious beneath her. She's been staring at Seeker's body the moment she heard him drop, and she realized that he was dead. And her hybrid form just it melts away, and she goes from this massive, dreadful black wolf to a 19-year-old girl,
20,
which is what she really is.
Are you about to cry
And-
again?
25, I thought, now, because of immortality.
She's 19. And she's weeping because it's happening again. And she just gets off of Tool's prone body and she stumbles over in front of this man who she saw take Seeker's life. And she just grasps his cloak and she looks up at him. She's like, "You can save him. He gave you your freedom. Please save him.
All right.
Please."
Shit, gonna make me cry.
Roll a persuasion. At advantage because you're right. Very much right.
Whatever it is, I'm gonna flash a genius at.
It's a 23.
So 28.
Flash a genius +5. You're gonna hear in the background. You can't take our friend. He tried to free you. That's just my little 2 cents.
Tess is confused.
You hear, he looks at you, his eyes red on dark skin. He makes eye contact with you and glances over at Artie, and he says, "You all right? He's given me a gift." Who is he to you?
Like, she just tears rolling down Claudia's cheeks. She just says, "My brother,
Family. Same time.
Bash."
Perhaps he'll do something on his turn.
I'm sorry. Was I here before?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Or
We're
no,
kind of
now.
dealing with something. Call.
Hey, okay.
Artie, it's your turn.
I was just
Fucking-
eating popcorn or whatever she's
This
eating.
thing is gonna go over here. It'll pop a fucking protector beam.
Does Artie
6
have
temp
spare the
HP.
dying?
No.
I
Fuck no. Uh,
don't know what Artie has.
6 temp HP for I guess just. Oh, that guy gets it too. Killian doesn't. So Tess
The
and
plunge agent and Tess. All right.
Mhm.
6, you said.
yes.
As that happens, the plunge agent's like looking around the battlefield, and you hear him say, "This has been the strangest fight I've ever been part of." What? Was that your bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not breaking eye contact with this mercenary. I'm gonna like walk up, and as I'm walking up, I'm just gonna say again, "Just save him. He meant well." And I'm gonna shoot this guy twice without looking.
Roll an
Just so I'm
attack.
just
Roll an attack.
yeah. First one is gonna be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
D8, D10, force damage. 10 force damage.
This is at this guy?
Yeah, the one on Velen.
Okay.
27. 10 force damage. 20 force damage total.
24.
So without tears coming down his eyes, like you can't take him. He meant well. Just letting off shots.
Our last conversation was an argument.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Next. This spawn.
Oh, and I will yell, Tess, make sure he Tool doesn't die.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you saw anything or was alive for that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this vampire spawn's going to swing at Velen because that's what his life is right now.
You can't hit.
He hit with the claws. I did it.
This is not a celebration, Echo.
It is for me.
The DM is also a player.
You take 11 points of slashing damage.
Good
So
job, Echo.
proud.
Good job.
Let him have his small victories, okay?
I missed the bite, okay? Seeker.
Oh my god. Tess, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that guy was still alive next to you.
This is why I didn't move, y'all, is because I would have gone down.
I saw the little thing. I apologize.
I
Me, the
was gonna
player,
go,
didn't notice that.
I could not have.
Seeker. You are in a dark place. You do not feel alone.
Interesting.
The back of your hand aches. You feel the fine, sharp edges of cold steel touching your body on all sides. You hear. You did not think you could stay away forever, did you? This is my world. What's going
He grits
through
his
your head?
teeth. Just hatred hearing this voice that he despises so much. He just grits his teeth and tries not to acknowledge her. He doesn't want to give her the satisfaction.
Okay. It's now this plunge agent's turn. This plunge agent is going to run around Tess and is going to thrust his own stake down on the vampire that's prone. It's at advantage, which is great because that was a 2. And an 18 plus. Yep, that hits. Okay. Cool. Doing great. This vampire takes 9 points of silver damage. He will try again. Natural 20. This vampire is slain.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Oh, good. Okay.
It's now this mercenary's turn.
I don't feel as bad anymore.
It all worked out.
This mercenary is going to run up into melee with Vince. Apparently,
Vince, no, he's only got 12
Vince-
hit points.
Doesn't have exhaustion anymore.
natural 7. I wasn't rolling for disadvantage.
Okay.
It's kind of a pain to get rid of the exhaustion tab.
Eh.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Go away. There we go. Okay, Vince gets hit for 8 points of slashing damage.
Bitch.
He's at
But
4
it's
hit points, guys.
Instead of Seeker, Artie's gonna go over to Vince's body. Save him! He didn't deserve to die.
Jesus Christ.
This punch agent is going to run up and flank that mercenary.
Hooray.
One advantage.
Is that Kevin? I hope it's Kevin.
I don't know who it is. Okay, that's a 21 to hit. That hits. You see behind the curtain. I'm a frail man.
Is he literally named Kevin? That's so funny.
11, 20.
I
No, he has
I
no
think
name,
me and
it's just
Me and
22.
Frog named him that like last time we played.
One of the like 3 things in the session I didn't write down.
Yeah. How
Okay,
could you forget Kevin?
that mercenary's taking some slashes. We're back to this guy. Doesn't need to be in the order. Or Killian's turn.
Killian better not step up on this.
Killian is Vampire Hunter. He's gonna do what he does.
I know.
I mean, Killian did just hear a whole little heartfelt thing. Maybe he gives us a small reprieve for a round.
I guess we'll see.
Or
Yep.
he does the opposite of that.
He has more pressing matters at the moment, I think. He steps here, and he raises Tree Thrower, and he shoots it at that vampire spawned by Velen.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all keep forgetting about Velen over there.
Not me.
This party can't look up. She's like
it
7
was you,
feet
you
up.
know, who's blast something that was not that.
No, that's who I shot at, the one by Velen.
Oh, was it?
Tree Thrower's second attack hits, and as the bolt does, this vampire is knocked back 20 feet.
Just-
So as it's like lashing up at you, Velen, you watch as it suddenly just gets like knocked way and just like almost tumbling on the ground from the massive bolt stuck into it.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Now it's Tessa's turn.
So Tess comes back to consciousness. Basically, in time, she she slashes at this vampire she can't get away from. The vampires dealt with, but she sees Seeker on the ground, and she sees her best friends pleading with a vampire to bring back their friend.
Roll an insight check.
Yep.
I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah, you sure didn't.
Oh, desperate.
I've been your friend this whole fucking campaign, man.
With a 23.
Vampire, a thing that like had you imprisoned, you turn to that thing. That's what's going on in Tess. That you'd rather have a vampire try to solve this
She thought you were
problem
unconscious.
than her god.
She didn't just think that. You were unconscious.
Yeah.
But not that round. I had just come back.
Okay, that's like 3 seconds. A lot is going on. A lot is
It's
going on.
all happening at once.
Yeah,
lot
I don't
is
think
going
anybody
on.
is like taking time, thinking things
neither-
through. Just Cauldron.
neither-
She's the only one who had time.
Neither is Tess.
Neither's
Tess
Tess.
is not-
Yeah.
Neither Tess is not thinking things through either. Like if y'all
I'm
get
sure
this,
we'll hash this out in RP.
what was my insight for?
The vampire looks convinced.
So he's gonna do it.
Artie also did ask you to make sure Tool doesn't die.
He did. Yeah, he did say that.
Listen, I'm just saying we might get to see this hot vampire make out with Seeker if you don't.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah,
real.
no,
Don't
no,
ruin
no.
this for me.
Like Tess doesn't need to be convinced. They don't want her help, so she's not going to give it.
Ooh, this is gonna
Oh.
hurt later.
Y'all made your fucking choice.
Oh, ah.
Yikes!
To
Get him, Tess. Get him.
yeah, like you made your choice, and it was not Jimino.
Claudia doesn't even know the storm that's coming for her.
You made the choice. It was not Jimino. Jimino, she prayed to Jamino. She is thinking. Every step she takes, she's thinking about that divination ritual, and how what Jamino said to her is they're gonna underestimate Claudia, and she says to Jamino in her mind, "I underestimated Claudia."
Oof.
And can I even see him?
Damn.
Where the fuck
Cool,
even
But
is?
Emily still loves Pen, right?
Emily still loves Penn. Tess,
Okay.
Tess might leave the party, but yeah, Emily still loves Penn.
Tess's raw rage is. I'm catching some straight.
She's mad. She's mad. I will clarify. I am not mad. I think this is delightful. But like Tess is pissed. Tess has
Yeah.
never been this pissed. Here's Soul. So fun fact, Tess never used Spare the Dying before, and so she's switched it out for Sacred Flame. So I would like to perform a medicine check to stabilize.
Yep, go ahead.
Again, this episode is called Fifi's and Quincy's.
Feeds and Quint.
17.
You are successful. You stabilize Tool.
Cool. She could mass healing word. Let's see, where is? Yeah,
Everybody
she
but
will,
Artie and Claudia.
yeah, she will mass healing word. I think she can get Velen.
I'm glad it's not just
Velen-
Claudia. You and me
Velen-
already. The two fuck ups.
Velen first.
I'm pretty far away. Can you get me?
I think
60 feet.
so. It's 60
Oh,
feet.
it's 60? Okay,
It's
never
60
mind.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um.
because I was trying to find the other escapee and flew off into the night. Afternoon, whatever time it is.
Yeah. So how many? And it will be Claudia. It will be Claudia and Art. She is looking right at Claudia, and her healing word is, "I can't believe you."
Oof.
Artie looks confused.
Claudia,
no
that's
clue
the
what he
back of
did
Claudia's
wrong.
head.
Yes,
I'm
she is.
assuming because she's facing
Yeah,
Pierce.
she is clutching. She's clutching her holy symbol, like it's like biting into her hand.
The look of confusion on Artie's face is so abundantly clear. It's a 2 insight check to understand that he has no clue what he did wrong.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Artie, it doesn't bother her as much, but
Yeah.
Claudia,
Aw, I
because
lost my camaraderie.
Claudia, it hurts. It hurts.
Eesh.
You just hear a little noise that Artie.
Excuse me.
Fun stuff.
Oh, y'all get 7 back.
Nice.
I
Oh,
did
thanks.
get 7, right?
Yeah, you get 7. 1,
Oh my god, is she gonna deprive me of good berries? Symbolic good berries.
3, 4, 5 with me, and I think is there a plunge agent nearby or something? Yeah, there's a plunge agent.
Killian
There's a
probably
plunge
could
agent.
use it.
Vince and this plunge agent here.
Vince is too far away. But yeah, Vince is too far away. But one of the plunge agents.
Okay.
Hey,
That's-
are you
yeah.
healing me? Am I getting
Yeah. Oh
healed?
yeah.
I didn't do
yeah.
anything.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
innocent.
To be clear, everyone is getting healed. She is not like y'all joked about her. Like she's not. She's still Tess. She's not going to withhold healing from anyone.
Listen, Cauldron's like, listen, it happens. Sometimes one person malfunctions and it just starts
Everything
rolling.
goes wrong.
Cascade.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yep. That's my turn.
Velen.
Hey, Velen is sort of flapping midair, and she glances back at the vampire spawn that Killian shot off of her.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Why are you so obsessed with me?" and casts vicious mockery.
Did you just Regina George this guy?
Yes, I did.
He rolled a natural 16.
Oh, okay, that's my
I never saw that movie.
All right. And then she's gonna fly over here.
Like, oh shit, it's a mess over here.
This is a fucking mess over here. We're gonna throw a healing word at Vince.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince.
He's got 4
Yeah.
hit points. He needs it.
How do you know
But
this?
just at first level, because I'm not made of magic over here.
Because when you gave him 6 temp, he said you just doubled his HP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's looking real bad. He's okay now, but you know.
God damn it! I'm rolling shit on those, but he gets 6 back. And that's movement, action, and bonus action. So that's my.
Pierce leans over the body of Seeker, looking down at the man who gave him his freedom. He smiles, bringing his fang to his own wrist. He draws his tooth along his arm until there is a hefty gash. And then he brings his hand down and uses his thumb to push Seeker's mouth open, where the blood freely flows into Seeker's mouth. Seeker, roll me a d6.
4.
5.
Nice.
The darkness, the cold steel, the pressure you feel, and the horrible presence behind you vanishes. Suddenly, you are in a bright room with tall white marble pillars with enormous banners of crimson lining both sides. You see in front of you, maybe 30 feet away atop a throne, is a woman with crimson hair that flows down over her shoulders and all the way down to the small of her back. The dress is a single piece that stops just at the top of her thighs. Everything about this woman is seductive. She's looking at you with a smile on her face, scarlet eyes crinkled warmly. And she says, Saren is always so droll. I think you'll find here much less boring. The gifts that she gave you, paltry compared to mine.
Oh, is that Nyx?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
All you have to do is accept.
He just looks around for a moment before looking up, and he'll kneel, head down, and he'll go, I accept.
Suddenly, a wine glass is being pressed into your hands, and she is knelt down in front of you, inches away, the scarlet eyes staring into yours. You can feel her breath, or you would, but there isn't any. Drink. Drink and be born again.
He'll drink and drink and drink.
Okay. Seeker. You are still unconscious. You are no longer a lycanthrope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Technically, you're dead. But really, you're not. You're undead. You have contracted Celeritas vampirism.
9.
This comes with a lot of caveats. One moment, while my note loads. Okay.
It's so much shit.
How do you know that, Dooch?
Because I've read all his made feats.
On a gist,
Yeah.
a Celeritas vampire can briefly, vastly increase their speed. Your dexterity score is now 22,
Shit.
no matter what it was before.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
However, Due to the nature of the gift that you gave to Pierce, your intelligence score is reduced by 2.
What was it
Okay.
before?
I don't know.
It was at 11.
So
Oh,
now it's
boy.
a 9.
You didn't get that much stupider.
Okay.
I mean,
I mean,
He wasn't
We
winning any
have
prizes to begin
that
with.
far to fall.
Yeah.
For the moment, Seeker, you are unconscious.
Seeker.
You are no longer dead. Cauldron,
Okay. Hi.
it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I don't fucking know. What is happening?
You watch. So you missed the first part of it, but you
Uh-huh.
saw them like trying to persuade this vampire Pierce to bring back Seeker, and then you watch him do so. He feeds blood to Seeker, and then all of you watch as Seeker's face seems to swell in color, as if the blush of life is returning to him. But he's still unmoving and still not breathing.
Okay, well, she already knew that he was malfunctioning, so she is looking
Yeah.
around
It's true.
to
There's
see.
still a couple mercenaries. There's
There's
still a vampire over here.
okay. There's Tallow, but he didn't explode.
Tool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tool,
yeah,
sorry,
we got
sorry.
a lot of tool. We gotta
Very
let that out.
different.
Yeah.
Okay, but where the fuck is Simon?
He's
We-
out.
He's out. We
He
think
wasn't
he's
even
out
within 120 feet, according to Velen.
because Velen did that thing.
Oh
Alas.
God, now Cauldron's mad at you all too. Okay,
The one guy she really wanted to punch.
She did get to punch him, just not enough.
When is enough?
Good
When
question.
is enough punching?
when she's
To a monk?
sleeping. How is this vampire over here below Velen? Like, what is fucking happening? Why is Saulaya?
Oh, she's just got her mouse on it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That is the player's fault, not the character's fault.
Well, like, here's the thing. I'm still real fucking hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You did
What I'm
get
gonna
some.
do?
You did heal a little from that.
You did.
mercenary
Yeah. Did you take your
Oh, I
your
did.
seven?
How
Your
much
7?
was it?
7.
Look
It was
at it.
7.
I know
Thank
there's
you.
been a lot of cinematic moments in this.
I know, yeah, I totally missed that. That's fine. That's great. I want to.
Don't die.
I'm not gonna. Okay, I need to move one
Why?
more.
We don't have any more cards to play for death.
Yeah.
And we don't have anybody else in this group who could possibly bring someone back. So
I have
like, we'd be
literally no
screwed.
idea what is going on with any of you right now, to be honest.
Man.
And so
Pen, is Tess just chopped liver to you?
I said
Boy.
that as a I said that as a
Really?
joke. It was a joke.
Obviously.
It was a
that's the case.
joke.
You're gonna
Um,
push Tess to make new characters. What's gonna happen?
Honestly, like, that's where that is literally
that
where
was
we're
not
at.
out. That was not out loud in Claudia.
hey, it's my turn. I'm going
Sorry.
to use my awakened tattoo, I guess. Yeah, it definitely wasn't a minute because I came back. Okay.
We're
Or I
on
would
like
just
round
be
4.
the astral sea, and I'm gonna.
You can use a key point to bonus action dash if you'd like.
I don't need to dash. I don't want to be next to this guy. I
Oh.
don't want him to touch me
I don't
because
understand
I'm
anything.
hurt. Okay, me either. But I'm gonna slap fight with him from 15 feet away with my shadow
Okay, with
claws.
your magic arms. Go ahead. Roll
Mhm.
your attacks.
Think you get a +1 to them or something? On
I do,
damage
it
and
does it
attack?
automatic.
Nice.
No, it doesn't. Does it?
Magically.
Maybe
It's
it
okay. We
does.
can
Uh-huh.
add one.
Okay,
We
whatever.
have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
power.
We have the power.
It's 26 to hit. I assume that hit.
Yep, it does.
So
and
it's
you
that
added one.
and
It made a difference.
yeah, 1d6. That's force damage from my. Oh, great. Okay, well, 8 damage. One of
Okay.
them is
Plus
force.
1.
Do you- I got it. Don't worry.
Okay.
I can add
And I
one.
I get
will
excited.
attack
get excited.
again. Oh, hey, that's a natural 20 though.
Oh yeah. We got a lot of ones in this one, but also
Okay.
hard.
We've rolled so many.
I mean, I'm
ones
just a
on our
monk,
dice.
so you know it's only.
It's still a crit.
It's 15. It's 15 plus 1, 16
It's
plus
still a crit.
Thank you.
Plus
Plus
7.
another one.
is 23.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad for one
That's
punch.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, like the first punch was just the jab, and you open him up for the haymaker. Is what was going on.
Fucking
Fuck
good.
yeah. Cauldron's like, I don't know what's happening. I'm kind of annoyed about it.
I'm mad.
Can I could flurry of blows him from a distance
You
too,
can,
couldn't I?
yes.
Yeah. Hell
What
yeah.
is
have
it?
Nice.
Let me do a key point before I forget. Nope, we'll do it later. 21.
Yeah. His AC is 15.
Oh, nice. Okay. 7. I keep
Plus the
rolling 1 on
force.
that. It's fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Plus
Dang.
1. No.
Tattoo's amazing. It's going to be 1 again.
Nope.
2.
Hey.
Okay. Second. Flurious blow. How's this vampire looking, by the way?
On the
Wow, that's
verge
not
of
hit at
death.
all.
He's
Okay, well,
he's critically
17
injured.
will hit him.
Go ahead. Yeah, roll the damage. You do more than 2 damage. He's
I
done.
tear him apart with my shadow.
The last thing he says is, "I haven't seen that movie," and you dart up to him and he just
And now you
sinks
never
to the
will.
ground. As that vampire falls, and there are no more kindred in the area.
Except this
Under-
guy.
Under
Yes.
Edivane influence, you see the mercenaries. It's as if their minds clear. They look around and they throw their weapons to the ground, confused, startled, injured, and afraid. On that moment, as it happens,
It's time for a plunge recruitment drive.
as that happens, something else happens as well. All of you see. And Seeker, you open your eyes to see this as well. You're still prone. You have 6 levels of exhaustion.
Oh, damn.
You need to drink. You are prone. You are so tired you can barely move. While that is happening, Artie, where are you? You little sprat.
Right here.
There you are.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Immediately next to you, Artie, you feel a tingle in your fingers.
Oh.
You don't know what it is. It's a new feeling to you. You've never felt this before. Roll a history check.
Does this have to do with anything? 1 second. I have a thing that does extra things. Magic items, alchemical objects, or technological devices.
Magic items.
Yes, so I get double proficiency. So there's going to be add a +3 onto whatever this is.
You're gonna roll like a 40.
So no. So 23.
You vividly remember. It's almost like the reverse of a feeling that you've had before, but it reminds you of it. At the time, it didn't mean anything to you. It was when you were handling Lord Achitari's books in his study. Suddenly, that tingling swells, and as if emerging from your fingertips, bats appear. Swarms of bats begin to fill the air around Artie, and then they coalesce next to you. And all of you see appearing Lord Achitari himself.
What?
Shit.
Artie, how did you do that?
I fucking knew I was a wizard. Hey, buddy. We got a lot going on right now. Shit's not good.
Oh, shit, Killian's right
Pleasure
there.
to see you all again.
Hey,
And then
hey.
he turns towards Tool, and to the rest of you. And then he looks at Killian and he says, I see you have upheld an end to a bargain, Mr. North. And Killian looks, it's like, you... And he turns to you and he says, did you tell Lord Achitari your deal, even when I said not to?
I mean, we all look shook.
And
Not me.
Kynan says, do not hold it against him. They were my unknowing informants. And Killian looks between you, all of you, like his grip is on the crossbow is tight. He's just super tense and nervous.
Would you really have trusted, if you were him, would you have trusted us to keep a secret?
he doesn't know how to answer that, and finally he says, "Then are you here to?"
I don't know what he's here for. I'm just pointing out that we are obviously idiot patsies, right?
Oh, right. Oh,
I think I just magically summoned him, so that shows how powerful I am.
right.
That's exactly what you
You're
did, Artie, and
surely
I'm proud
quite
of you.
potent.
Right? Right,
Then
Mr. Lord?
Kynan just looks down at you and just nods.
Artie,
Yeah.
give him the
Oh
key.
See?
boy.
Then I
Okay.
gamble you're here to put an end to us, despite how quiet we've kept it for you suckers in the city. And Kynan just kind of shakes his head and says, "Well, you see, that was where you until you crossed the line. You have taken my property, and I would like it back. And in doing so, you've embarrassed a very good friend of mine." And Killian looks suddenly annoyed, and he says, "You'll not be having it. We have a deal struck with the Wild Arts and with the Serenites, and I have to keep my word. The fellow that crossed you, Krite, is dead, and that's on him." And Kynan says, "Sorted that yourself, did you?" And Killian doesn't really say anything.
Insight. Did he kill Crate when we weren't looking?
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Bruh. Also,
it's-
Claudia is like helping Seeker sit up when she saw his eyes open.
He has no
I rolled
strength.
an 18. Yeah, she's fully holding him up.
Not Kynan. Killian, lots of names. Killian definitely seems a little nervous at that question. He seems a little guilty about it.
Right, kill Crate.
Kynan, like, pinches his nose, and he probably would take a long breath if he could. He says, "That is unfortunate. You see, the contract Mr. Krite signed was the only real legislature protecting him and you from any sort of retribution. Joseph Krite and Verity Noack had an agreement, and in breaking it, well, what do you think I should do?" And Killian's looking at you guys, and he says, "We have every intention of leaving the area, and from what I've heard, the book is a copy, not even important. We can make good on that plan. We'll move out tonight." And kind of looks around the battlefield. It says, "Well, even worms have their place. You all have served well out here in the garden. But," and he turns and looks at Tool, who is like slowly coming to consciousness after being stabilized. "There are people here who might take my lenience as vagueness."
I have a question, my lord.
I am certain I have an answer.
The book itself is symbolic. The information in the book is what could have value to others than you.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps if that information were to be bought and the book were to be restored to you, all parties here could reach a compromise.
I do not think this is a likely outcome, as a line has been crossed, as I've said, and unfortunately an example must be made. And Killian says, "So what? You're just gonna kill us all and be done with it?" And Kynan says, "Nothing so messy." And he looks at Killian dead in the eye, and finally he breaks the silence with a shake of his head. "Enough. Anyone who can cast a spell feels a powerful magic just cast," as Killian falls over stone dead.
Oh,
Really, he was so attractive.
I mean, he's still attractive. He's just dead.
That's true.
Uh,
Kind
weird
of
thing to say for a new
killing-
vampire. Calm down.
Is he having us cast a spell, or we just know that a spell was cast?
Yeah,
you
we
know
know
a spell was cast.
real
You can roll
powerful.
Arcana to try and
The
figure out what spell it
static.
was.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna do that too, because
A 33.
Artie,
19.
you've heard about the spell being cast by powerful spellcasters, the most powerful. You just witnessed somebody cast Power Word Kill.
Oh, baby.
Oh shit! Don't get on his bad side.
Claudia, you don't know what that was. Tess, you don't know what that was.
No.
It was
Thumb doesn't
something
either.
scary powerful.
He
Is what
just
it was.
died.
Oh, shit. Hey.
As Killian falls over, Kynan looks at Tool with, like he has a look of revulsion. As for you, you are here against treaty. This is my territory. My home. Typically, I would flay you and keep you alive for decades until your throat is run with the screams. Today, I recognize you are not my villain. I leave your fate to the one you tormented. And he looks at Claudia.
One thing, Mr. Lord Achatari.
Mm-hmm.
There is another guy here with him, Simon Sewell. He can't be too far. He's just running around your territory, though. But he was pretty powerful, and he's like teleported out. But he should be within a decent amount of range. I don't know if you wanted
I
that
do not
info,
feel
though.
like going on a hunt right now.
Okay. By the way, that entrance, super cool.
Thank
Right.
you.
One day I'm
developed a
gonna
taste
get
for
that.
fun.
Yeah, it was a nice touch. Very nice touch.
He then turns, like, and looks at the plunge agents that watched all that happen. As for you, you have what you want. He rises, and you can see, like, another cloud of bats storming around his feet. I am a vampire. You have been enjoying my hospitality long enough. Rise and come find me in my study. Or you could disperse, and you are welcome to join my city and enrich it with your talents. But if you remain, I shall remove you. You have 3 days to decide. And then you watch as he lifts Killian's body. Not with his hand, Killian's body just suddenly lifts off the ground and floats over towards him. Kynan reaches into Killian's coat, pulls the book out from inside it. Simple enough.
Oh, he has his crossbow.
I don't care. Wildheart, if you could, or if you would, please come speak to me in more pleasant environs. We have much to discuss. And he steps away into the cloud of bats and is gone.
I'm gonna make a really cool entrance. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Shit.
Can I get a deck save from Tool, please?
Sure.
I thought you were gonna say deck save from Claudia.
He rolled
I
a
almost
12.
pissed myself.
He what?
He rolled a 12.
Great. He burns to death with 6 points of radiant.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh, she is mad. Oh, we didn't even interrogate him. Claudia, for her part, isn't even looking. She's just kind of clutching Seeker and weeping.
Pierce, standing over the two of you, he says,
Well, that was a lot.
"You're going to need to get him someone to drink."
Will
Hey.
that person have to die?
Not if your friend has any real restraint.
Oh, shit.
Thank you.
Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
Since you did that, I mean, I know you killed him at first, but since you did that for us and brought him back, highly recommend go and see Lord Achatari. Maybe he has a spot for you or something.
I have no intention of returning to the Edavanes.
Oh, okay.
And my life in August City died hundreds of years ago. So,
Oh man, he was around a while.
Cool story.
I wish you all luck.
Yeah.
Does this guy like listen? A lot has gone on.
Is this
He doesn't have a
Cauldron or
token for
Hellfrog
some
saying?
reason.
This is Cauldron. I'm not saying it in character. It's Hellfrog. To Cauldron. Does any of this seem like she's trying to figure out what she's here looking for? You know, she's looking for like a pivotal event where things have changed in this timeline, and I feel like 37 of those just happened.
I was like, which one was the thing I was sent here for?
She's like, is it this guy that came out and who the fuck is this guy?
You're in the astral sea for like 8 seconds. Everything changes.
Roll me,
She's like,
roll me a history check.
Please, Aegir, throw me a crumb of context. Your tiniest soldier is struggling. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Well, not too bad. 15.
15. Normally, when you're in a situation, you have something to draw upon, a similar instance in the past, or some clues as to what's going to happen in the future. Not here. Nothing here was mapped. Nothing here makes sense. It's as if you're waiting for something to happen that hasn't yet. And you don't know when it will.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Claudia is looking at Seeker and she says, "Do you promise you'll stop?"
Claudia, no.
No.
He needs it.
Oh my.
Not from you.
From who?
He nods his head very gently because he can barely move or talk.
Give him some fucking angel blood then.
No.
Oh shit!
Not any.
We're all
of
gonna
us.
stick
take
my arm in
turns
his mouth.
sacrificing ourselves.
You
Not
stick your arm in his mouth?
Wait,
Not
hold on. If
any
if
of
you
us.
actually do that, do you do that, Artie?
Yeah.
Seeker, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay, I'm good at that.
What is he doing?
He's
Sticking
making a
his
save
arm.
not to immediately devour Artie's arm.
I mean, I can run over and kick him real hard in the
Okay.
face if I need to.
It
Yeah.
is potent, Seeker. The hunger suddenly claws up out of your gut, and you had no idea where it came from. A horrible agony that soars up into your chest, imploring you to bite down, to drink from Artie, but you know him, and you don't want to kill him. So you stop yourself, but it is almost everything you can do not to.
Where are the plunge agents right now?
They're watching
they're
this. They
running.
look confused. Some
that
of them
works.
look scared. Some of them look angry. But they're basically just standing around. They don't know what to do.
They're fucking shocked.
Killian is dead.
Seeker looks at Claudia, and his eyes are sort of almost regretful, but they're asking you for help.
As in, so he hasn't bitten Artie. He resists
No.
the urge
Yeah,
to
he
do
resists.
so.
He resists to not chomp down on Artie the instant he put his hand in his mouth.
In order to bite Claudia?
I don't know.
Wait, so you're not drinking on me?
No, he's not drinking on any
Can
of you.
Claudia, can
Oh.
Claudia insight check like what he wants from her?
He doesn't want to hurt anybody, so some random person is the feeling you get.
I'm gonna insight check him too about this.
Buddy,
I
I don't like not being even. Just fucking do it. We're even.
17.
Don't kill me or I'll kill you. I
You
swear
would
to God.
get what he. So he's so tired. There's no chance of deception. There's no.
Okay. Which plunge agent looks?
Do not look
closest?
at me.
Which plunge
Damn.
agent? The lowest health is Vince.
No.
Okay.
Claudia has
Give
a
him
plus
Vince.
eight
All right.
to her con
No.
save.
Okay.
Aren't there
I
like
mean, no,
mercenaries
stop.
still alive here?
Tess
Stop.
is.
Velen is
she's-
going to
Let me talk.
Velen is going to walk up to this tableau. She's going to say, "Take the consenting blood from someone who is not going to fucking die the second you put your fangs. Don't kill a random stranger. What the fuck, man?"
I agree. Claudia is offering.
I guess I take my hand out of his mouth.
Uh,
That's not good enough for you. Whatever, bro. We're even.
That's what you're gonna take away from this? Oh
You
my
should drink
God.
from the gnome. You're going to offend him.
We're fucking even.
Kill the gnome.
Yeah,
Everybody
if I-
said it's a thought that counts,
He
so.
won't kill anyone.
Tess will put her hand
I'll
on.
kick his head off.
Vince, go ahead.
Artie's shoulder.
Offer yourself. It's the least you can do.
Claudia
You
says,
killed so many
Yeah,
people
Claudia-
today, Vince.
in the cacophony, she says, "Seeker, I'm saying yes."
Oh my. Oh my,
Claudia, you have
Aegir.
like no health.
I have a con save.
Don't think that's how it works. I
Don't
was
mechanic
relatively.
this.
No, you don't. You're like,
It's
I
not
didn't
a
even think about my
concept.
health. I didn't even think about my health.
That's why I put my
Claudia,
arm in
if
his
you're
mouth.
going, if you're going to drink from someone who's fresh.
I mean, that should probably taste good too. She is fucking like god blood.
God blood.
Should probably taste so good.
Seeker,
Okay,
you
Claudia
hear in your
agrees.
mind-
Ow.
Go on then. So many to choose from. You don't want to
Okay, pick
hungry
the-
anymore, do you?
Pick the juiciest one. That is apparently not Claudia, because she is a fucking 12 hit points. I didn't realize that when I was offering.
The Ozamon is very cute.
Alright, he'll bite Velen. Fuck it.
Okay. I need
Did
both
Seeker
of you-
recognize that voice in his head?
Yeah.
Was
it
that Nyx?
It was Nyx.
Nyx.
Oof.
I need a charisma save from both of you.
Okay, yeah, probably the bard was a better choice.
Oh,
19?
yeah, thank God it wasn't
Unless she-
me.
Oh,
Unless
yeah.
you rolled shit.
Yeah, we still rolled a 16.
You get a
Yeah.
plus
Velen?
4. Velen.
You do get a +4 because of Seeker.
Oh,
Mm,
Does
do
she?
I?
Does she?
She's still my
still a
ally.
paladin. Still a paladin. So yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
20.
Velen. Okay, because it's a 20, you don't black
Ooh.
out. But it is
Mhm.
it is the most. First question. Seeker, where do you bite Velen? Like on the hand, on the foot, the arm?
Titty.
Whatever she gave me.
She was holding out
Her forearm.
forearm.
Fucking forearm then.
What emotions is Velen thinking of? What is she feeling right now? After everything that
She's
just
feeling-
happened, what's going on?
A combination of exasperation, fear, and fierce protectiveness.
Oh.
You taste
Like
those.
when you back, like if you back like a mama cat up against the wall and she's like foofed up.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, she's full
Seeker,
foof.
You taste that. You taste it overwhelmingly. It is the most delicious thing you've ever tasted in your life. It is nectar that you could drink until you couldn't drink anymore. Velen, this feels like the most pleasurable experience you've ever felt in your life. Waves of it just pass through you from your arm all the way to the tips of your toes, to the ends of your hair. It's the most amazing thing you've ever felt. It's not like getting bit in combat. With those high charisma saves, Seeker, you drink enough that you cleanse your exhaustion, but you do not harm Velen. Velen, you manage to maintain control of your facilities enough that you don't pass out from the amount of blood that you have just fed to a newborn kindred. I do
Abby.
need not Velen. Seeker, I need you to roll me. How many hit dice do you have?
It's a good question. How many hit dice do I have? I don't think
You're a
I've
little
rolled
late,
them.
right?
I'm
Yeah,
a
it would
late.
be 8.
So 8d10?
Oh!
Roll me 8d10, please. Velen, your max health is reduced by 47 points. It
Jesus.
cannot be
Fucking
reduced to
Christ.
below 1.
Okay. Well, my max health was 59,
Okay.
So you
Yeah.
have 12.
so I have a total of 12.
You will
Are you still up
regain.
though?
Yeah, she's still conscious. You didn't take that
Which
as
is took-
damage. You just lost that
It's
much
it's
blood.
the loss of my max. So,
Yikes.
You will
Oh, I
regain
see, I see.
half
So
of
I'm
that.
at like,
You will
Okay,
regain
got
half of that after each long rest.
all right, so it's gonna take a few days to
Okay.
recover from this choice. Got it.
Yeah.
Compounding half or just 2
Seeker,
days?
you're full health.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to mark this. Where's the button? You know
I know
what?
how to do it on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on D&D Beyond.
There's
'cause
like
I know how to
there's
do it
like an
there.
override thing.
Yep, gonna do that, and I'll just track it there for now.
My max HP modifier is gone too. The minus 12.
Yep, that's gone. You also
Seeker, who
need
dis?
to remove the feat.
I
in
did.
Lycanthropy and add
Yeah.
the feat Celeritas Vampirism.
I did. I
That-
read it all. It's dope.
So dope.
That was a trip. I need a drink badly. Actually, I need a
Seeker will
drink-
pull out a fucking thing of whiskey and hand it to you.
No.
The blood alcohol, she would kill
Water.
herself.
I'm gonna
She said she needed a drink. So he was gonna
I'm
help.
gonna hand,
Does
I'm gonna
impulse-
hand Velen, my water stamp.
I
Velen
walk.
is gonna sort of teeter over sideways and like flop onto Tess when
Yeah,
she offers
yeah,
the water skin.
Tess will hold it. Tess kind of strokes her hair, says, "It's okay, it's okay." I imagine
Wow.
I'm gonna give you a healing word, even though you probably. But
It's not going to do anything, but she
So-
will accept.
doesn't
the
matter.
high.
Tess is gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
What happened?
So Seeker stands up
That's a long
and
story.
he looks to Velen and he goes, "Thank you." And he turns back around and is what's his face gone?
Artie?
I'm sorry. I think
Artie's still
Seeker said something, but I didn't hear what it was because of microphones. Could you say it again?
What?
You cut out.
He said
so-
thank you.
Oh, that sucks. He says thank you.
Oh, okay.
There's no sign of Pierce.
Oh shit, he is gone. I didn't even notice.
Well, he didn't have a token. The only way you could see him if
No,
you
he
hovered
had a
over him.
token.
He had
Yeah,
a
okay.
token.
Token.
Is
Oh.
kind
He
of gone
was
as
He
well.
just didn't have it.
Yeah, Kina's not here. Sorry, I need to get rid of him.
I walked over to Vince, pissed
Vince
off
looks
that he wouldn't trick me.
Vince looks awestruck at everything just happened and confused.
Come down to my level. I don't like talking up to you.
What?
All right,
Uh,
Vince. I know we've had our ups and downs. You know, you pissed me off. I was nothing but nice to you. I'm gonna give you some advice.
what?
You're not gonna make it in that town. Fucking run. Just go as far away. You have 3 days to get out of the territory. I want to see you live. Just start running now. And I'm gonna take out a couple rations, hand it to him. You're gonna need it, bud. The wild stuff. Okay.
But what happened? Why is?
Run. I'm not
Run.
kidding.
Run.
Yeah, like far and fast till your legs stop. Get a little bit of sleep and just keep going.
Tess will hold out some good berries.
Roll a
Each of these is
persuasion.
like a ration.
Here you
Roll a
go.
persuasion
Here you go.
advantage because Tess is helping.
Yeah. 19.
Okay. He takes the rations from you, like with like a dazed look on his face. And he looks at you, Tess. Are you?
Each of these are like a ration. If you travel together, it's probably safe. Get out.
I believe in you. And I walk back to the group.
Vince leaves. You
He's a good
convince
guy.
him to.
He'll make it.
Vince.
Okay. The mercenaries who surrendered, they look dazed and confused. The other plunging and sort of looking around. They eventually begin to just head back towards their camp because they don't really know what else to do. Which leaves you with the corpse of Killian and the two living mercenaries that
He
surrendered.
took the corpse,
I
didn't
thought. I thought.
No,
he just
brought
pulled
over
it
Oh, he
to
just
him.
picked it up to get the book
Yeah.
out.
he? Oh.
Yeah, the corpse is still in the
Anyway.
ground.
Anybody want a cool crossbow, I guess?
Seeker rubs the back of his hand. How does it feel?
Doesn't hurt.
Nice.
If you inspect
I
it,
really.
the flesh is
Well.
healed.
Is he still an Oathbreaker?
I did send you a message, Echo. I
I
don't know if
saw
you
it.
know.
I haven't had a chance to reply.
Okay. Okay, thank you. No, he is no longer an Oathbreaker.
Wild. Love
I
it.
wish I could find out which vampires did this to him.
Which vampires did what to who?
Valen kind of flaps her hand, like limp wrist, like
Around
flap
Killian.
vaguely at Killian.
We could talk to him tomorrow. If you want.
Oh. Yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to go on a mad vengeance quest about somebody else's trauma, but I'd like to know.
Yeah.
Maybe be able to put something right one day.
We
I
could
can't
ask
get
who
my-
took his eyes. That would tell us something.
I feel very weird. This is like
Yeah, I bet.
the worst come down.
It's a
Do
trip. I
not
know.
Do not
Yeah.
recommend the come
Yeah,
down.
It's a
from
lot.
that.
It's a lot.
Cauldron was sitting on top of
Jesus.
Artie.
I mean, the during was great, right? I'm not complaining about the during. That was fine. You're good. Whoa, I'm going to stop talking.
I'm searching tool.
Roll me a D100, please, Cauldron.
Oh, wings are gone by now.
Cauldron,
Huh?
roll a D100.
What do you want? Oh, okay.
Her brain was also in the astral sea.
I mean, listen, she asked questions and she's checked out a little bit.
It was a lot.
77.
Oh, I forgot you asked that.
You see something you recognize. It was an omen in the sands when you were meditating back in the Bending Gardens. Now it makes sense to you. It didn't make sense before. Where Seeker steps, you see his footprints are filled with sand. Nobody else sees that.
Hmm. Do. Okay.
Oh,
You
Ka.
know Seeker has to make a choice. And the one he chooses is going to make a big difference in the future. But you don't know what it is, and you don't know what he's going to choose.
Okay. Yeah, so Cauldron was kind of looking disgruntled, but she kind of always looks disgruntled. And everybody ignored her, and she was going to go do whatever, and then she just kind of stops and turns around and is tracking where Seeker has walked since he got up looking at the ground.
Oh. So,
Watching
so
the
Cauldron, a lot of shit happened. You were gone. You got sent somewhere, wherever you went, right? And then, I guess Seeker.
I reversed time to return
Yeah,
this
no.
thing.
Wait, what?
And now he's dead again?
What do you mean? You fucking reverse time. What is that?
Well,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
person
she
we made
did.
the
It
deal
was-
with is a corpse.
Yeah, it's not. He killed as soon as he killed Killian. He
Hmm.
didn't matter anymore.
You're telling me I
sorry.
missed that?
Well, that's...
It was very cool that you reversed time.
It was very cool.
Thank you.
All right, let's
You're-
give you the quickest breakdown ever. We had a mission from the guy, ancientest vampire ever to exist, I guess, to get a book back from that guy. That's why we're still stuck in camp. So the whole thing was we made a deal with him to open the book for him, and then we get the book back, give it to Mr. Lord Achatari. So that's why we need him alive. But I guess Mr. Lord Achatari just came here and did it himself. So mission accomplished. And Seeker fed himself to a vampire, and then we convinced the vampire to bring him back, and yeah, now you're up to date. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
search
that
his
was a
dead
lot.
body.
Why did you do that?
Thank you, Artie.
Do what?
She's looking at Seeker.
Right, well, I'm not quite sure.
You wanted to be a vampire?
No.
She looks at
What?
Claudia.
Do I believe that?
Yeah, actually, insight check.
Because
Roll
Cauldron's
an
also
insight check,
staring
and
at him.
Seeker, roll the applicable roll.
He's not gonna roll anything. It'll just be
That would require 40 chess moves that Seeker's not capable of making.
That's fair. I'll roll persuasion.
I
I'm
think
telling the truth. That one.
that the
Aw.
the truth that Seeker is telling is that he doesn't know why he did that.
My player had this weird idea, I guess. I don't know.
I would have been like the 5th character he lost.
Seeker, you know that if you just wanted like a friend that would follow you, like I'm right here, but guess not.
No.
You know,
I
I don't even need to
thought
bite you.
I didn't want to hurt you. I didn't want to bite any of you.
I'm talking about before that. Like, you didn't need to feed yourself to him to have a friend. I'm right here.
I thought he'd be a valuable ally if shit hit the fan.
Oh, so it's just a dumb plan. Okay, that makes more
Yeah.
sense.
There you
I
go.
thought I took it personal. Never mind.
Oh.
You thought he would be an ally. Why?
Freedom is so very valuable.
Can't give freedom. You can only take it.
You gave me my freedom.
Not exactly.
More so than you know.
The choice to be free is the one you make.
Huh.
You own your actions, even if they're stupid. Like feeding yourself to a vampire.
I don't regret it.
I was
don't have
talking
that
about
cursed-
me, dumbass.
Oh. Well, we both kind of did the same thing.
Not really.
No.
Aldrin, what's your passive perception?
Oh boy, it's pretty high.
I thought it might be.
17.
Sticker is now stupider, so this makes sense to
Cauldron and Tess, you both catch in your peripheral. Claudia is still sitting on the ground, quietly crying. Do with that information what you will.
Tess lets her cry.
Nothing more painful than that.
I mean, so does
Ouch.
Cauldron, but that's not shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cauldron sort
That
of.
hurts a little less.
Tess notices and holds Velen close and lets her cry.
Ooh, juicy.
Ooh.
I'm
Velen
searching
has not
bodies.
noticed this is happening.
No.
He's,
Yeah, she's stroking Velen's hair.
you know,
With that
I'm gonna let Echo
investigation,
talk.
Artie, you
Mhm.
find a bunch of things.
34.
You find a magical longsword and a magical crossbow on Killian, as well as the wanted
I'm looking at
posters.
Cool.
Okay. Hold
Definitely want my wanted poster.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna frame it.
On Tool's body,
Mhm.
you find an amulet that you imagine is magical. You find a pair of wands, and you find a rapier.
Okay. Amulet, rapier, pair of words. Cool. Yeah, we'll figure this out later.
As you search the bodies in this field, you'll find a total of about 400 gold pieces.
Nice.
Could use that.
I have 5 silver, guys.
Yeah.
How many people do we have? 6?
Yes.
Yes.
66 gold and 6 silver each.
Woo.
Ooh.
Gonna
Ominous?
go into my my debt fund.
Yeah, for your brother.
Amulet, wands, and a rapier. All of them appear magical, I'm assuming, correct?
Yes. Well, the
Especially
rapier
the
does not.
wand.
After
Ah, fuck that rapier, then.
about a minute of kind
I
of
don't wanna.
staring at Seeker, Cauldron will walk over in front of Claudia and look down at her and just offer a hand like she's gonna help her up.
Claudia would take it and be silently pulled to her feet. Just wipe her face, head down. She'll just look at Cauldron and say, "Thank you for helping. I know that wasn't your circus or your monkeys."
Well, it is though, in a way.
Okay.
Are
Thank
you
you
all
for-
right?
No. Thank you for bringing Tool back when we thought we still needed him.
Let's not talk about that.
Still, it means something to me.
Well, you are welcome. Is that one truly your brother?
No, But sometimes you pick family.
Yes, I understand that. All right, I'm
Are
gonna go
you-
bleed.
Are you done with us? Did you do what you needed to do?
No. No, I'm still with you.
Do you want to be with us?
She looks
it
kind
not
of
a matter
confused by that
wanting?
question. No. It is my duty.
Okay.
You seem very nice, though.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Damn, you just got the equivalent of friend zone for being
Yeah.
in the party.
Yeah, I got friend zoned. Fuck
You
me.
got friend zone for
Duty
friends.
zoned. Duty
Yeah.
zoned.
Yeah.
You're too
Duty
deep.
zoned.
Uh, anything noticeable on the ponce of
Yeah.
magical value?
Yeah.
Found a
Dude
pair
learned a
of
new word. He's gonna use it. Ooh.
What was it?
You found
Rings.
a pair
Rings.
of rings.
Pair of rings, cool.
The LED kind you put on to give somebody
Yep.
a light show at a
Exactly.
rave.
They're actually cock rings. Boom.
I put
Yeah,
Guys.
you
put
just
a
said
bolt
where you
on.
found them.
There's so much stuff, and I can't dance right now.
Ah, don't worry about it.
Did you
I
take
mean,
the bow off, Killian?
Nah, I left everything on Killian. Magical sword, magical bow.
You don't have
Uh,
to dance.
Seeker's gonna go down towards Killian, and he moves
Of
a lot
course I
quicker
gotta dance.
and a lot more deftly.
What's your movement speed?
45.
Okay, mine's still better.
Sure is.
Wait, what was Seeker's dexterity before?
A 10.
Wait,
So-
hold up. Doesn't vampires get like 8 fucking health per level on top of their hit dice?
I think so, because I
He has
have
145
crazy
right
high. Yeah.
Oh, baby.
But he's forever gonna have terrible sunburns. So.
Oh, there are lots of detriments to being.
Oh, I read them. They all suck.
Connor
But
actually
Yeah.
turns around and goes
It's
back to
wonderful.
Claudia and is like, I know I helped you up, but we're both really hurt. We should probably sit down for a while. She's
Okay. Claudia will sit down with her.
But she sits
Who's
next
more-
to Claudia.
That's
So-
that's enough.
Everybody,
you-
just a heads up. Simon is probably still around, so we should probably. I know
We
we're
should
all
get-
hurt. Yeah, we should probably
should
get
move.
out of here.
Get back to. Can we go back to fucking town
Yes.
and sleep
Yes,
in a
please.
bed?
Please.
Oh shit, that's far.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have so many plans for Katja.
What?
I'm grabbing this crossbow.
I
Well,
bet you do, buddy.
You all suddenly hear cracking through the brush.
Is it
The
fucking Katja?
hellhound.
Jump up again.
Stop.
It's the hellhound.
I hope it's Katja.
Hey, buddy. Is it
Hey,
my
Hank.
puppy?
Is it a dog?
Is it my puppy?
It's
Is it
Cal.
Big ass hellhound? Oh, nice.
hey,
Oh,
Cal.
I forgot he exists.
Where has
Cal
he been?
appears,
He got lost.
He was.
Yes.
You
Hiding.
left him at the camp. He
Yeah.
appears and he says,
Why did I do that?
"Hey everyone, how are y'all doing?"
Pretty good, actually. No, I
We-
mean,
some of us are changed.
yeah.
Oh,
Right, just fucking throw it out then. Why don't you?
Well,
She points to her holy symbol.
Wait, what? I thought you were talking about.
What's about
Seeker.
what? What?
He's a vampire now. Kindred. Whatever.
Who?
She nods.
Seeker just raises his hand.
Why
He
the fuck
died.
did you do that?
He died. He
Alright,
finished
I
that.
was
decided to be
fucking
a
dead.
vampire. So they asked the vampire to bring him back for some reason. I don't know. I was over there.
They
The
asked
vampire ate his soul.
They asked the vampire instead of Jamino. They made a
What?
choice.
The
He's changed.
no, the vampire did not eat his soul, Artie.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what Tallow
Yeah.
does. Isn't that what vampires do?
Meditating so peacefully.
I have been told a lot of things very quickly.
And none of them made any sense.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
I said.
I know, they didn't.
What about Jamino?
They asked.
Jamino is a
they,
deity.
they begged the vampire.
I'm gonna roll my first
Instead
insight check
of
ever.
Jamino.
I don't think you need an insight check for that.
I
He's
don't,
saying it
I
out
don't think you need an insight check, my guy.
No,
Artie does, though.
loud. Okay. Artie.
Wait.
Well,
Tess,
hold on.
you couldn't bring him back. They ate his soul.
No.
What? That's not how it works.
No.
She doesn't have to
Oh.
believe that.
Oh.
I don't know
Oh.
anything about this.
I get it.
What I do know... It sounded like a lot of fighting on my way over
Yeah.
here.
I'm glad you were safe.
Oh, I was fine. I just didn't expect... Like... To not be there when the fight happened. It's fine.
I understand how you feel.
I'm sorry, Cal. I made a choice.
It's alright.
I didn't want you to be in harm's way.
Okay. That's fine. You made that choice for me. I forgive you.
That is so nice. You're so nice.
Thanks. I do try to be.
I've had a lot of blood loss, but I'm very sincere when I
you
say
seem
that you're very nice. I bet.
All right. Do we want to... So, everyone... There's a lot of people missing from the plunge camp. I ran into a couple on the way there. They were pretty out of it. They told me not to worry about anything, I guess. They were leaving.
Ashatari showed up and killed Killian and took the book and essentially said to the plunge camp that they have 3 days to scram. So, they're scramming.
Or they can reintegrate with his society and not
Yeah,
or
they can,
anymore.
or
but
they can.
You know, one of those things seems a lot more likely than the other one.
Okay. So then I guess we're going back to Malachor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Ashatari's ready to actually tell us what we need.
Maybe. Also, Simon Sewell is more than 120 feet away from us, and I'm mad about it.
Oh. He's still
But
alive.
he got away.
He maybe dimension doored. That's what I would have done in his
I
place.
did a
I were in that much trouble.
It was a really good spell. I was really excited about it.
I'm sure it was glorious. Why don't we all go ahead and get moving? I'll take the way. I'll take the lead. I do know where I'm going now. Everyone, follow Cal.
Wait a second.
All right. Don't.
No,
follow
I mean,
Cal.
we can
Stop.
follow Cal.
Yep.
I just, I'm gonna cast Healing Word, on Cauldron, and then Velen goes, okay, I'm running out. So Claudia, come here.
Before she goes over to you, Seeker is there, and he touches both Claudia and Cauldron and gives them both 20 hit points.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Paladins.
Okay, well that's 9 for Cauldron.
Thank you.
I want to do one thing.
You can do anything you like.
Artie's gonna have his head down, like almost like he's ashamed of himself, and he's gonna off his hip. He's gonna like pull on Tessa's sleeve, just like very gently. And he's just gonna hold up his wrench to her.
Yes, I know. This is the first wrench I ever got. Take it so I don't have to feel bad. I didn't know. I thought he ate it so.
Tess takes it and hugs Artie kind of
Oh,
one-handed.
fucking thank God. I couldn't deal with that. Oh my, it was eating me alive. And another couple minutes of that, and
Artie,
I killed one of these plunge agents. What?
Artie, will you make it glow?
Yeah.
Yeah, magical tinkering. It glows now.
Now I have a replacement for the spoon.
Don't fucking lose it. That was the first
Okay,
wrench I ever got. That's what got me tinkering.
I'm not gonna lose.
Now I don't have a melee weapon, but yeah. You got it. Or
Do
even
you want a knife or a hammer? I have spare.
no, I got Frank and Nemesis, but like they're not for stabbing. They're for tinkering.
Oh god, I forgot Nemesis and Frank.
Oh, I talk to them every day. It's part of my nightly ritual.
Do you make them talk to each other?
Oh, constantly. I actually have them taped up right now. They're
Yeah,
just
that's-
tied together.
I
And
like
I
that.
kind of sometimes
It's a
put my hand in there. Yeah, I sometimes
Whenever
put my
you
hand in.
just hear,
until-
motherfucking you piece of shit, screaming at each other.
So my wrench is
Oh.
gone.
As your party,
Getting back to Malachor.
as your party gathers, recovering from the intense fight, the deaths waylaid, The new kindred? That is where we're going to wrap tonight's session. Holy shit, you guys.
Simic, you
What-
didn't
what's
lose
this?
another character.
Nope. I was
Hooray!
hoping it would end
gotta-
well, and it did.
But you kind of did though. You got the same character reskinned.
He's now a vengeance pally, so
Oh,
That's cool.
Those are fun.
That's fun.
I love
There,
being a
right?
Vengeance Valley.
Also, what is this crossbow? I want to add it to my inventory. So.
It's
I need to
amazing.
The
publish
tree
it. It's
thrower.
called the Tree Thrower.
It's
it-
old school.
It is from the first campaign. It is a weapon that it casts on large on every bolt it fires.
That's sick.
It's nonsense.
It is silly. I will finish
love it.
publishing it and I will give it to you.
All right, bet.
Came
Thank
from
you.
Worldridge, and
It
that
did.
place doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't. Thank you all for playing with me tonight. I had a really good time running this ridiculous encounter.
Nothing happened the way we thought it would.
Not even close.
Imagine when the twist the player makes happen is bigger than the twist I had planned. It's like,
Yeah.
Welcome to
Okay.
What is Simic.
yeah.
I do dumb things.
Man,
We
Ashatari
know. Sweet
showing
boy,
up.
we know.
Ashatari showing up.
Oh yeah.
Howard
There's
Word
no
kill.
doubt
Well, all
was-
right.
was fucking
Fuck
Well,
me,
that
I
solved
guess.
that problem.
Fuck,
I
what?
do want to have you speak with Killian. I want to find out his tragic backstory.
Agreed.
Are we
Agreed.
dragging him back to
Murder.
Malcor with us? Is
Oh,
he like in
yes,
a bag?
we are. Yes.
I mean, we could give him a burial or
You could
something. Or
actually
Oh,
bury
yeah.
him if you wanted to.
Yeah, we could.
You could
Well,
just-
I mean, we
you
if
could
we're
cut
going
his
back
head
to
off.
I mean, we could
Malfoy,
eat
I
him
want
if
his
we wanted to.
eyeballs.
That would
I
be
need
very
12 hours.
Gemini of you.
I need 12 hours in order to cast
Right.
it within him.
So
So,
we can-
either we're
we
taking
can-
him back to Malachor with us, or staying here.
We could just take his head.
You can just.
No.
You can decide
Fuck.
that.
Next
Next session.
we don't,
Yeah.
yeah, we don't have to decide
As
right
we
now.
come to the end of the session now, I want to thank you all for playing with me and hope that you had a really good time. Before we go any farther, we must get to the players' votes for inspiration, and so we start at the top of the list. Dooch, who did something you liked?
I have to give it to Tess because she always does something that is, well, Emily, she always does it
Aw.
something that's so in character that I would have never even fucking thought of, but it like
Yeah.
plays perfect to Tess. Like I would have never thought that. Like I already thought that. Like oh, vampire took soul, vampire has to give it back. But Tess is like, no, I mean I can fucking rend them, bro. What's wrong with y'all? And I'm like, yeah, didn't think about that. But she instantly, in character, is like, this is exactly what Tess would do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Healthrock, who did something you liked?
Well, I have to give it to. Ooh, yeah, I had Test on here too, but I honestly have to give it to. Yeah, fuck all these big swings. I'm giving it to Artie for. Oh, it was just dumb plan. Okay, I took it personally. Oh, that makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
I've been there. I got it. Yeah.
that was very Artie, and I liked it.
Ken.
I'm gonna give it to Velen for one line that absolutely executed me, and it was when she was talking about like, and sometimes you're an idiot and you let a vampire drink from you, and Seeger was like, yeah, that was pretty dumb. She was like, I'm talking about me, idiot.
That's good.
That was just great. I loved it.
Yeah. M.
I mean, someone's got to give it to Big Swing. I like
To who? Sorry, you cut out.
it's to Simic for the Big Swing. Like not a choice that I would have made.
The risk he took
What
was
a
calculated.
fucking choice.
I don't know if it was
Always bad at math.
calculated. Okay, there you go.
Choice. A choice that has changed the direction of the session, possibly the campaign, and I really like the sort of the thing that I don't know why it always happens during this time.
Yeah.
But I like
Eat your
it.
microphone. Just-
I like it. It was a big swing. It was a big swing, and I like it a lot. And it'll be cool. It'll be cool.
Okay. Sal.
I would like to give it to Cauldron. I had
Poor straight man.
coming back from the astral plane and going Did I come to the wrong timeline? Just it's epic.
It was
Have I
so
been
good.
here before?
It's like
Things
I
are
was
wrong
here, right? You recognize me, right?
Yeah.
what is happening right now? It was really good. I don't know. I loved it.
Also, saving
Yes, it was really
Tool.
cool doing the Omega 13 thing, and then of course,
Yeah.
I
Forgot
loved
that
Tess
happened.
just like
It's so-
no scoping him because she's mad.
She was mad.
She's like, "What the fuck?"
I was honestly, I was gonna give it to you the whole session.
and
but you
Cauldron like,
malfunctioning.
really? Right in front of my salad?
All right. Last but not least, Simic.
I'm sorry. I love all of you, and it was a great session. But I have to give it for Penn for he's my brother. That hurt my soul.
Stop killing your characters when I get attached to them.
I mean, he's still technically dead, but I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
Which means you've gamed the system. All of you gain a point of inspiration, as it was.
Did we really vote for everybody?
Did we all vote for?
Everyone
Oh,
voted
shit.
for everyone.
Oh,
Hell
I
yeah.
love it. I love it when
It
that
never
happens.
happens. It's happened before with 5 of us, but I don't think it's ever happened.
It's hard to get 6 people to like randomly choose somebody else.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
didn't
not
realize it
me.
was happening.
It was
Not
a
me.
really good sesh. Everyone did at
There
least
was a
one
lot
cool
going
thing.
on.
So
Fuck.
fair enough.
It was an intense fight. It was a fun, lots of fun roleplay moments. I look forward to seeing
Fascinating
where this
outcome.
goes from here.
Oh yeah.
To those of you who are at home or at work watching, hi Pen and everyone
Hi,
else.
Pen and
Emily.
Emily.
And Emily.
And Emily, the people who rewatched.
Emily,
And them.
we love you
Emily,
all,
Jesus.
and I hope you all have a good night.